talk good.
He doesn't talk much.
Doesn't exactly talk much.
I probably won't talk too much either because, like, half dead brain.
Brain no work good.
His brain no work good.
Oh, there we go.
I is God.
Yeah. That's exactly how this works.
Sure, Zangi, I really did kind of like that you like playing with like human people, so that's why you always with Dante because he's with human.
Oh, did I mention that Skylar's just like actual time, and she's like, or time, and is like keeps taking in strays. Now Dante and Livid live in her house.
Yeah.
She just took them home.
Dante's eyes on fire. I feel like as a puppet, like he's made of wood, right?
We like to patch him up with peanut butter.
Yep.
You guys find his arm because I remember you guys saying you lost it.
Yes, we did.
Oh,
You got that back. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
It's not always on
Give
fire.
him a new arm.
Only occasionally.
I feel like I probably lost like a couple of fingers and just replaced them with other fingers.
I could see that.
I feel like my middle finger has like a really long like painted nail. That's not my finger. That's not my middle finger.
I was joking last time about the two of you both taking off your arms and getting them mixed up. Like, wait a minute.
Changing each other's arms.
Let's trade limbs. Welcome back.
My mac and cheese was done.
My sister got mashed potatoes confused for mac and cheese for some reason earlier.
I don't know.
I don't know how.
How?
I don't know, but
Everybody else is quiet again. Why? This thing hates me. It was working yesterday.
it's on purpose. Oh my gosh, that was loud ASMR.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. You really want to swap to my account. You really want to get into the ASMR stuff.
Uh-oh.
You really want to get the ASMR stuff.
You really want to get into some ASMR? I'll just do a little bit of.
Nope. If you really want nice stuff, switch ourselves. Why are we all talking like this?
I don't know.
I think I mentioned ASMR and I immediately regretted it.
Now we're having some ASMR.
Oh, hello. Thanks for following.
That was me.
Oh, it was you. Thank you for following. I don't think I have you on Twitter.
It's killing me. I need to leave now.
Just leave it up, just like.
I wanted to see the setup. I like it.
Yeah, I have the tab muted.
Are we all doing on the radio? I turned off my voice on purpose. Don't make me turn it back on.
I like how my Discord whatever thing still has the party.
You still haven't fixed it or changed it.
I don't have another like one with a transparent background.
Oh, you don't. Oh, you should have told me. I could have done something about that. That's okay.
I like the party hat anyways.
Okay. It's always party time.
If you mind, because like I'm not the one seeing it, you guys are. But I mean. Now.
How is it still
Clicking
not?
buttons.
Cordial mayhem.
I forgot that my
What about that? I just
Fujitech
changed
thingy
it.
was still
So
was still Sora's drawing. So I'm sitting here, I'm looking all like flirty,
I
while
literally
everybody else is just
figured it out
normal.
and this was on or was off.
The natural 20.
So
I
if you wanna
win the
check
game.
that.
We don't use d20s in this game.
What?
No.
Yeah, we only use 2d6.
Yeah,
2d6 for
baby.
everything.
just
I only
D6.
have
Uh,
1d6, so we'll see how
Roll
it
it
goes.
twice, baby.
Roll it twice. On
We have-
top of that, so not only is this a 2d6 system, but the target numbers for everything you roll, all right,
Okay,
is
good.
a 6 and under
We
you
are fixed.
fail,
And Mark XP.
and you get an XP. A 7 through 10 is a kind of a
I'm quiet now.
mixed success, or
7 to
depending
9.
on what you're doing, or it might also just be like you get to ask one question, or something bad happens, but you also succeed, and then
7 to
anything
9.
above that is kind of a full success.
10 and higher.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You said 7 to 10.
Yeah.
Wait,
All
6
right,
plus
7 to
6 is
9 then.
12. 6 plus 6 is
Yeah,
12.
7 or 9, and then 10 plus.
Yeah, the highest you can get is 15, actually, because the highest modifier you can get is +3.
Oh,
Unless you're the crooked and you take deal with the devil after having a +3 to something, in which it is technically impossible to get a +4.
Unfortunately, I do not have deal with the devil.
You shouldn't, anyways, because
Wouldn't really make sense, I don't think.
you fucking die.
Yeah,
I mean,
my
unless the
soul
deal with the
can't
devil
go
is
anywhere
that
now.
he can't. Unless the deal with
Came
the
back,
devil is
yeah.
that he
That's what I
was
thought.
allowed
but,
to
like,
come back and in order to sell
becomes
his
a
soul
zombie
to
to
eternal
stats.
damnation afterward.
That's what I thought, but then it was like payment is due either when you die in 6 months or
Or a
otherwise in
year.
a year, but like that one didn't really work with it.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna go with that, but yeah.
Oh, thank you for letting me know, Knight. Yeah, one of the settings was muted, I think. We got it.
You got it. We all fixed. We're all good now.
We're good.
Are we good?
Yep.
We're good. All right.
I am ready.
Ready for
So-
chaos.
Who wants to do a recap?
Can I do one last thing?
Yes.
No.
I guess.
Does anyone here require a copy of the cheat sheet, the reference sheet for moves?
Reference sheet.
Thank you for reminding me to pull that up.
I have mine open already.
I should probably open that.
Yeah,
think
I
Tom, you
I
said
would have
sent
done
it
it
to
in the
you.
moment I realized I needed it, but
what
now I have it.
Is it this?
Hang on. That
Oh,
would
yeah.
Those are
be-
pinned
So-
already.
That one.
Is that the hunter
they're not.
agenda, basic moves, kick some ass, act under pressure, all
Yeah.
that stuff?
Yes, that
Pretty
is
sure
what
that
you're looking
they're
for.
pinned already.
They're not pinned, but they're at the top of the channel, I think. They are not. Never
They are
mind.
pinned-
They're in. Yeah.
They're pinned in the other
TTRPG.
server.
TTRPG. Other
Yeah,
channel.
they're pinned in the TTRPG channel, not the Monster of the Week game one,
I can move them over if you want to start now. I'll just do it over
which
time.
is what I'm doing now.
Oh, okay.
Should probably come up with a proper artwork for my character, but I'm not the best at art, so we'll see how that
I
goes.
should also draw, but I don't feel like it.
I don't do art.
Just
Right.
know,
Hey,
Anyway,
Vinny.
now we can start. I'm
Anyways.
sorry.
Let's start.
I did think
I
about
mean-
making a
Derail one
PNG
thing,
for
and suddenly
Skylar.
everybody's talking about art.
So, who would like to do a recap?
cricket.
Who in the OG 5 has not done a recap yet?
I think I did last time.
Pretty sure I did the time before.
I believe Leo has as well.
It's your turn to feed Humphrey.
So Dante and Liv, which one would you like to recap?
I could. I remember some stuff, so I
All
could
right.
do it. So if I remember, we discovered that there's a ghost pig inside of a mansion. So we went there. Inside there was a group of pig, but they like pretty much fusion together to like a mechanical like mechanical monster or something like that. After that, pretty much the mention was like alive, kinda, because we could earn something in the dimension, but at the same place every time. And
Got fucking Dead by Daylight hooked.
yeah, the hook,
Ow.
and we almost die against the mechanical monster that we fight against, and we decide to run away.
Yeah, we did a Monty
Sometimes that's a good
Python
idea. Yeah,
where everybody
sometimes
went in
the
and
best
went, run
strategy is to book you.
away! And turned around and we left.
Yeah, that just works sometimes.
Oh yeah, we were also kind of unprepared for that one because
Yeah.
we were like, oh well we have to investigate the building, and then the building started working against us, and we were like, oh, no wonder people have been going missing. Bye.
that
People
makes
are
sense.
missing at this location. Let's just go to the location.
In the middle of the night.
Let's
Oh,
Don't
just
wait,
forget
go to
that
the
this
part.
is what-
location.
In the middle of the night.
Guys, we found out.
We found out why people are going missing. Although it did provide some very important information, and nobody died, so it's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
You also note that I need to grab some spice before we go,
Yeah.
Yes.
because I
Oh
need
yeah.
those.
Pazu
Well, we had
was
already
gone,
made it like home.
I think, but we made Skylar's van into a haven, so it's officially an infirmary / armory now.
And yeah, I do have a library inside of your house, Skylar.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I do have a detective even for my upgrade, because I can. And the other thing that I think is the library, not the library, the thing that I can investigate for forward +1. Let me look at what it was. Again, the lore library. So yeah, you can pretty much either read a book to have +1 to investigate the mystery, or +1 to my next magic. So yeah,
So,
those are inside the scatter outs.
And you can
Nice,
store some
alright.
of your healing stuff in the van now because it's an official like infirmary. So
Yep, I can. That's true. Can they do that?
Are there arms in the armory?
there's spare arms
there are
for Dante.
spare arms for Dante.
I have one thing you'll never have: detachable hands.
I
have
don't
those.
know. I was gonna say I think that they probably have detachable hands.
No,
too.
I know that I was referencing some. Referencing
Oh,
Deltarune.
okay. I've never played any of those.
Princeton was funny. Even though I didn't get it, it was funny.
That's just gonna happen this
Yeah.
week. So
Wait,
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
Hmm?
Fuck, is it from me?
no, I did a squeak, and then I was like, well,
Oh.
that's just gonna happen.
I didn't. It
Yeah.
didn't pick up.
Yeah, I didn't actually
So-
hear
At least
this
I didn't
one.
hear it.
Wow.
Trying to think. All right. Yeah. So, anyways, we'll pick up. Let's see here. First, let's get to the one person in which I do have an idea that how to get him in. You're gonna have to excuse me because I have, sir. You're the gumshoe. You have to get that nice noir, gritty
Oh,
intro in.
light me up! Hell yeah!
Hold on. Let me see how I was gonna do this. It's probably not quite what your character would be thinking, but it's at the same point. Is that over? You coming in, you got your office there. It's that nice, black and white filter rolling in over everyone that no one else can see it but
Don't
us.
ask
but
how I
yeah.
did this.
You don't ask how you do this. You got the overlay.
It'd be funny if he was
narration.
colorblind.
There you go.
Actually,
That's
fuck
probably
it.
why.
Yeah, he's colorblind now. That's just funny.
But
Feel
you
my
have the-
pain.
Okay.
You're in,
Cut
Yeah.
blue wire.
Blue Wire. You've been working mostly normal cases ever since you've been hitting the mean streets of the city. But you're not about to embark on the strangest quest in which you want things. You could almost say things have gone quite strange in what you're about to do. So, a client had come in with a case on your hands to giving you a very, at first, what you thought was going to be something normal, just a simple arson case. Some hooligans had set fire to a local children's hospital, and they wanted you
Dante.
to find out who they were.
Fucking Dante.
That's kind of fucked up.
It was on accident.
But
Oh,
little did you
understandable.
know that was this case going to lead to some much larger chaos in the world, strange things in the world.
Chaos. I can do
Chaos.
anything.
I mean, yeah, that's really all I got to lead you in on that. But you're colorblind now.
Yeah. Well, there goes my vision. Ah!
All right, so I guess, as I said, someone that came, a client, a tall woman who gave you the name of Ophelia, had come
Probably
in
knows
and
God.
hired you to investigate a arson case at the local children's hospital. They did provide some security photos. They appear to be several. One being a very much older gentleman, very dirty, grungy. There was someone who seemed to be wearing as far as you can, it's probably one of those, cheap bar from the camera. Looks like one of those cheap bargain like puppet costumes. You kind of walk around. You wear the bottom half is something else differently from the top. Almost looks like. You got someone who's a little bit of a Lolita picture, and yeah.
All right. I'm writing this all down, just so you know. In his own kind of wording, I'm writing it all down. Or all down. God. words.
Yeah.
Another note taker. Wow.
Yay,
Yeah.
no taker.
Absolutely.
I've played for 6, coming on 7 years. I take notes because if you don't, you're kind of a moron.
Yeah.
No
I
offense,
always
you
do.
don't actually have to take notes, but if you don't,
Yeah.
you're gonna forget shit.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you take notes, you write something
The whole point of my
important down on
character is
accident.
Getting shit, so.
I mean, if you really want to take notes, we're playing the wrong game, anyways. No, you should still take notes.
Notes are good. I
I
like
like
notes.
taking notes. My memory's crap, so.
But yeah, no, you have to do that standard, what was it, the Maltese Falcon thing of you're sitting in your office, you got the door shut, you got the slits casting the shadow, so you just see your eyes. You're sitting at your desk writing your notes down.
Okay.
Loud typewriter noises.
Loud
Yeah, I was gonna say,
typewriter
does he have a
noises.
typewriter? He has a laptop, but he's got like a program so that it makes typewriter sounds. I should probably mention this. He's kind of rough. He's definitely got +2 tough, but he's also a huge
hipster?
fucking nerd. So he's just secretly a huge. He's on forums. Of course, he's a nerd.
Yeah.
Oh, same with Skylar.
But he's just like fucking going at it essentially, and he actually like kind of thinks like, okay, this goth Lolita character. Okay, well, I think I've seen this one before. Writes down Tyler. The
Tim?
fuck was their name?
She's probably got some stupid username like Crazy Cryptid 61
he
or
just
some
writes
stupid shit.
like literally his notes. His notes are fucking literally just this. Let me put it in VC text.
Skylander. That was her name.
Skyer? Tyler? He doesn't remember. Because he never met them in person. He's just heard of talk about them since his connections kind of lead there.
Yeah.
I enjoy that I can hear your typing.
Yes, I'm typing loudly because that is how I type when I type fast. That was on purpose.
So he also may have seen her in forums, because that's one of her actual things, is net friends. She does research on the internet, and it's one of her abilities. She can use it to gain info on cases and stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's funny. One of the connections I could have selected was conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, that could definitely be a double thing for her.
I did not select that, but I did select journalist.
And she's that too.
It's a day job. As a treat.
But nobody takes her cereal.
Nobody takes her cereal?
Have you
Love
never seen that
cereal.
episode of South Park? Oh, I'm so
I have
old.
never touched that show.
I'm so old.
I never saw it, but I've heard people say cereal instead
Yeah.
of serious.
Nobody takes
One
her
episode
cereal.
I've not watched.
It's the Al Gore episode. It's actually really funny.
Oh,
The
Yeah,
Man
okay.
Bear Pig
Yep.
one.
can't catch me. Can't catch me, gay thoughts.
It's to be a big show.
Come on, Tom Cruise, get out of the closet.
Oh,
No,
fuck. That's one of my
it's
favorite
safe in here.
episodes.
Chris, we're in D&D time, not South Park.
I can
whatever.
I can show people later.
Listen, we go off topic. It happens.
I know, I'm just messing with y'all.
But yeah, so that's you. I'm still just trying to think of how to get the zombie in there.
Not there
Want
yet.
that in there, so we'll
Are you,
figure.
are you,
I'll get
do you
around.
mean the puppet?
What?
Do
Oh,
you mean the puppet? Because I'm not there yet.
Yeah,
That-
yes,
that's
what he's
the
saying.
point.
that's what he's saying.
That-
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to
I thought
get you
Add you.
with everybody else.
I
Basically.
thought you were sorry. I thought that was Ren talking. That's my
Nope.
bad.
Okay.
Do
No.
we really sound that similar?
No, I'm just
No.
dumb. I need to get used to everyone's voices because a lot of you I haven't like interacted with that much.
I agree with you, Tristy. Is it really D&D if you don't go off topic?
Exactly.
That's just part of playing D&D.
Yeah, no, it really is.
As I go further off topic, but still on topic about being off topic,
I'm drinking my
it could
tea
be
right
one
now,
game
Sile.
in which you're in. Really, it's just an excuse for us to. Yeah, sure, we play D&D occasionally, or we play D&D, but really, it's just an excuse for us to get together and actually talk because we don't see each other that often. So we always go off topic, and out of the 2-3 hour session we get, we probably only get like a half an hour of actual game time done. So
Sounds about
we're already
right.
doing better than that. So.
Speaking of the session,
Speaking of session, I'm just trying to figure out how to. At the same point, while he was getting that down, I'm trying to think of how to get our.
Like do their meetup and like you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about me for a bit.
I
Like,
would have
just
said
have it, like
if he knew where Skylar lived and had a memory of it, I would have said he could have ended up there. It could be muscle memory that he's been there before, so he just kind of
I was also thinking like
Yeah, it's
doesn't
pretty
know where
easy
he's
to do
going.
that.
since
But-
they like hunt down paranormal or whatever, they could have like started out like trying to attack me or whatever. Since like I'm paranormal.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, but we don't attack paranormal things indiscriminately. That would just be racist.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially
As
since
we
most
proved
of you
on their
are
first case,
paranormal.
on their first case, sometimes they're not even. They're just don't even know they're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they're literally small children, and you're like, huh, how do I fix this?
Please
I don't
don't
wanna
make us
stab
kill
a
the
child.
child.
I don't want to stab a child.
yeah.
Child.
But yeah, all right. So, but
He
I'm
can
just saying
wander
that,
over to
all
the
right,
meat
so-
or to the meat factory because he smells the pigs.
Mm,
It's pig brains, but it's still
Bacon.
brains.
brains. So, Sonny, how would you like to go about this? What would you like to do?
The best way to like kind of get a good lay of the land is to actually go there. So no other reason than just to get going.
Yep.
He doesn't own a vehicle, so he's only got one way of moving, and that's walking.
All right. All right.
Days later.
He
mean,
can
but
always
we're
be
in-
told to investigate since there was
Yeah.
break-ins at the meat factory that we're in because we may have taken a chainsaw to the door.
multiple times.
Yeah.
Because we
Well,
had
it's hard
to.
for an arson case.
We did it once to get in and once to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's been hired to do an arson case, not a
True.
break-in yet.
He can also hear about the arson that happened there because Dante tried setting the pigs on fire.
Well, then they didn't light though, so it's not arson.
Yeah, nothing actually ended up on fire.
Oh, okay.
It didn't light, so it doesn't count.
It's only a crime if you get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Honestly, it kind of is though, right? Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm technically not a criminal.
Technically, that's a logical fallacy, but it's also kind of true. So, you know.
Anyway,
Anyways,
Right.
so you hit the street. Where are you heading to?
I mean, wherever the location was, if he can pick up a taxi, he will. If it's not that far, though, like, if it's only a couple miles, he can just
Okay.
walk the
Yeah, so-
distance.
You end up at a children's hospital.
Or probably what's left of it?
No, it's
it
still
didn't
up.
burn down.
It did burn
just...
down. They attempted to light it on fire, but they still want to, bring in someone who's trying to burn a children's hospital down.
Yeah, no, that's reasonable. And we have some evidence. Apparently, we have
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
So scanning over the pictures, yeah. Again, his first thought is, okay, these two are probably the culprits, the rough type, this whatever that person, whatever their costume is, and I think I recognize
it was
this
Halloween, okay? Or right after Halloween.
Yeah. It's
Wait,
still
really?
Halloween, actually.
one.
Yeah.
It is currently not quite Halloween yet. It is still like a week until Halloween at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
It was real
So
life.
probably a couple teenagers, maybe just above the 18 range, around that area, are just hooligans, and they might have messed up and actually made a real fire, and now they're trying to ditch it. That's easy enough of a case.
Yeah.
First things
Hence
first.
why they don't want to go to
first.
the cops quite yet.
Find forensics. Second thing second. Connect. Try and look for them. Talk. The issue is there's a lot of decimals of steps between those 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So I might as well talk to who's at the scene, I suppose, if anyone. Why am I being called right now? I'm going to ignore it. I don't care if it's my mother.
Okay.
Ooh, roasted.
It's the mother. Don't worry about it. She'll be fine.
You can text me.
So you go to the scene. Yeah, as I said, it's a children's hospital. It's active. Everybody's going. It seems to be pretty active. You got the staff there on site and stuff like that.
All right. I want to just take a look around the area then. Is there anything that might point me in the direction of specifically this person that I'm already kind of acquainted with due to connections? Speaking of local police, I already want to hit up one of my connections and see if I can show them the pictures, I suppose, and go, hey, is this person locked up right now? Do you know where they are? Specifically, Skylar.
Okay.
Actually, have to do anything. You can hit them up for info. +1 to investigate a mystery role or small favors, but there might be a small cost involved. Personal contacts can provide more significant help, but the keeper decides the price on a case-by-case basis.
So you give your contact a call. Look, I don't know. You want to give him a name or should I?
Let's call him James. Don't know why.
Okay.
The name was first popped to my mind.
James. Sounds good. So you
Is it
call up your
Jamie from
contact
the other
James.
one?
You're right. That
Give
was an
your-
accident. I didn't even notice.
Give your contact. You call up your contact James. James. Yeah. What can I do for you?
Well, we had another case down. Oh god, I have my voice right now. I gotta drink water first. I need to give him a voice. He's definitely raspy because he used to scream a lot as a kid. Now
Okay.
he's quieter. So it's probably more like this.
Well,
there
your
was an arson case
gumshoes.
down- Yeah. There's an arson case
Your
down
gumshoes.
south of office, just a bit. Didn't take too long to get here, but one of the culprits is a familiar sight. That Sky person, the one that wears the starry dress.
Yeah. Skylar, right. Yeah.
Probably.
The one who always seems to be coming on in here every time we got ourselves one of those strange cases. No matter how time we're telling her that it's just, nothing. It's not aliens.
Well, yeah, that's them. First-hand experience with the supernatural. Sure, buddy. Yeah. Do we got a hold on them right now, or do we have a location I can try and hit them up? Because I can probably talk to them and get some info. Even if it isn't them, I can probably see who the other two are in this image.
Surprisingly, no, I haven't seen them anytime recently. Could have sworn that I probably would have
is a
seen them
surprise.
something about aliens. Usually in here about now.
Any of the rambles last time tell you where they're going? Like, location-wise, do you think are they still in town? Was this even them, or is it just a person wearing the
Well,
same
I
outfit?
mean, they like to wave their press badge around and working there at their newspaper. What is that?
I could probably give them a hit.
National Enquirer? Right, yeah.
Alright, I don't like talking to people like this, but I guess it's worth it for the case. I'm getting paid, so. I wouldn't exactly take on a job like this. Great help, man. Have a good day.
Have a nice one.
He hangs up. And he's got a location to go. And he starts just heading out.
Okay. Suppose we'll cut on over to our intrepid party of adventurers for the moment, I suppose, while you head on out.
Is that us?
I think that's us.
Yeah, that's the Goober Gang.
That's the Goober Gang? Okay.
Oh, Pog! What a name. I gotta note down.
So we've already gotten home from
Is
the
everybody
last
healed?
escapade.
This is the morning after. I'm assuming you guys want to be at the morning after. You guys can make it home. You can clean up and stuff like that. And
after we got our asses
Can I
beat.
heal?
Yeah, you can heal up to some extent.
I do have an infirmary now officially, so.
Yeah, because I had 2 harms still on it, and I was like, can I take those off?
Yeah, you can take those off.
Oh yeah, and I have an armory, so I can get another weapon for Leo too, since I believe it was
No
Leo.
one had. I don't think anyone had any massive permanent broken bones that I got to deal with. So.
But Leo was it Leo who lost his sword? I think.
Yeah.
Because I got armory, so he can get another weapon that way.
Yeah, the sword was a cold iron one, specifically, right? I think.
Oh.
Yep.
So it's
So the answer
it is effective against a certain breed of monster.
Also, I like to point out, since it is technically something special out of his playbook, he will have access to getting another one. He just has to do it.
Okay.
I'm not going to permanently remove it from him. He just needs to say, I'm going on an adventure to get a new sword, type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You out of your armory can sure give him a bladed weapon just fine, but it's not going to be the cold iron
usual
sword.
One? Okay, that works. Whoops.
And to help speed things along, Skylar will also have to realize she's required to be in at work today. So.
Oh, of course. I didn't think of that.
You forgot you had a 9 to 5?
I mean, if I had any choice, I would not be doing that at all. I would just be doing the monster hunting, but...
That's why you do the 9 to 5.
Yeah. Gotta be able to keep a roof over our heads. Especially because it's not like Dante and Liv can go and work.
Dante might be able to, but I think I might need to do a little bit extra on that end.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Hired. Which is not good. Yeah. Okay, so Leo is actually going to dip and try to find a new sword. Which will even out the action economy a little bit. Just because there's so many of us now. Okay, so it's for Skylar, Liv, and Dante all back at ye old home base that was Skylar's home base, but it is now everybody's home base. Now we have to figure out what the fuck to do. Because
Skylar's
we
gonna tell them
kind
not
of.
to go anywhere, obviously, not to go back until she gets back.
Oh yeah, because you gotta go to work. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good day at work, and I will watch the other two.
Thanks. Make sure Dante doesn't touch my board.
Just look
Dante's
over.
already reaching toward it.
Don't touch the string.
Yeah.
And I haven't done the voice. It's fine. Yeah, okay. So if you're going off to work, then there's really nothing else that the rest of us can do unless I hop on the computer and start trying to find some stuff out.
Okay.
Can I do that? I can do that, right?
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. If that is what you want to do, yes. I'm not going to say though you can't.
Okay. Well,
Yet.
if she's going to be at work, then I'm going to see what else I can find on the internet. I don't have any moves that'll help me out on that investigation, though.
Nope. All right. So then it will be just your standard investigate. Did I hear an there?
That was me talking to VC chat.
It's 9.
Okay.
And that's a sharp. So yeah, it's just 9.
9. All right. Yep. You get one question out of the internet after a little bit of a search. What would you like to know? What would you like
Here
to
you
find
go.
out?
I will put the cow back up there. Right there. There you go. And hey, I can put her over. There you go. She'll come hang out with you and Ty.
The cow.
Hug the cow.
You asked me a question. No, I'm asking questions.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did an
you're
investigation and got a 9. What would you like to know?
Listen, my brain is on the astral plane right now, okay? It's not. My brain's not working.
Right.
One question. Okay, so what can hurt ogre pig things? Buff
Okay.
ass pyramid head piglins. What can hurt it? Is gonna be my question.
Generally, when it comes to finding these things, as you spend a little bit of time researching around, looking around, stuff like that, seems to comes up a lot of times especially when ogres seems to inhabit an area, tends to be the very thing in which has caused them to appear can also hold its weakness.
So sorry, I'm writing. That is vague as hell, thank you.
It is both vague and it is both directly to what it is.
Yeah.
No, the answer is it's bits of it. It would give you the answer if you also had the other half of the information which you might need to know. It's just answer. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, it would be
So.
really useful if I knew what had made it in the first place.
Exactly.
Rude. That's great. I don't think we found anything specific. We had a couple of leads against ghosts, like maybe it was a previous worker that had gotten fired or something. I don't have anything concrete against it. Add on to that we have like 3 other things that we could also go toward. Well, 2, 3. We have other leads that we can go down if this one is a bit stuck, and I can wait till someone gets back to work on those.
I just realized, isn't this technically part of Skylar's work? Because she was told to go and research this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess it's more like going in to check in with the boss and be like, hey, look at these horrible blurry photos that we got.
Along those lines, yeah.
Okay.
Really, it's more so her going back and going, so I may need new equipment.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Because we left
her
we left all her
equipment,
stuff.
which may or may not be broken when we go back. Her boss is gonna love her.
Yeah, her going to work is primarily going to be like, so we may have fucked up.
Yeah.
So, might have destroyed stuff.
I
Again.
may have lost some of the brand new equipment. Because you mentioned that her camera was brand new.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, it was the EMF reader.
Oh, okay.
So she was all sad. Or no, was it the voice
You
box?
also
or
have
whatever?
equipment?
Hmm?
Get recording devices as a gumshoe, so I said you also have equipment.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she was doing like the ghost hunting people thing with the spirit box and the EMF readers and all that kind of crap. But then, yeah, it all got left behind. And they realized that it probably wasn't a ghost, so all of her ghost hunting stuff was kind of not very useful anyways. Because orcs and ghosts are not the same thing.
Yep. Well, the original like supposition was that maybe people were seeing things because it was the ghost of someone who had died while working at the meat plant.
Yeah.
And there is a specific novel that this happens a lot in. That was all about the meat industry, but I don't remember the name of the novel. Anyway. Now we're getting closer to, okay, not a ghost, definitely a real physical thing that has a swarm of pigs with human faces and a human that is very giant with a pig face.
I was looking to see if I could find the image so I could send it, but I don't have it. I didn't download it.
That's fucked up.
But yeah. So you make it
Thing
into
that
work.
made it kind of.
Sorry, continue your track. You were going on.
No, that's literally it. That's all
That's it. Okay.
I can see tracks in the distance, but I don't know how to get there.
Yep. All right. So yeah, Skylar makes it into work. You bring it up to your boss, stuff like that. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's not going to be happy.
Yeah, no, you got that picture of the the office there. You got the guy with the coffee mug. I can't think of his name at the moment.
The guy from Spider-Man.
Seems like a Brian.
Yeah, I think it was Brian. No. Well, I mean, if you want JJ, I could
Not
certainly
really.
do JJ.
Not really.
You don't want to do JJ? All right, we can't do JJ.
Doesn't seem like the type that would work at a National Enquirer.
I think if we did JJ, you'd get copyright stricken off of Twitch.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, maybe not. But well, I mean, no, as I said, no, I'm picturing more of the guy there from The Office. That move, our
Michael
Office
Scott?
Space. Yeah,
Oh.
Michael Scott. So yeah, we're gonna need you to work an extra day. You know that there
Yeah.
type of guy. So.
Oh god. So, I started that investigation for you yesterday, and, there's a little teensy bit of a problem.
Yeah. What's the problem?
After setting up all the equipment, which we did, and we got a few photos, although definitely not the best quality, I can definitely do better, but we may have gotten chased out by some ghosty thingies, and, we might have left the equipment there, and they might not be there when we get back. So we might need some more equipment.
kind of just shakes his head, and looks at you, kind of gives you that disappointed look, and goes, "This is coming out of your paycheck. I hope you know that.
What? Oh, come on.
That equipment is expensive. You signed the agreement on when you check that equipment out."
It's not my fault, though.
Right, sure.
Okay, fine.
It's coming out of your thing, but what all right, which all of the equipment?
Pretty much. It's not like we had time to grab it before we ran out. I mean, and there was pigs everywhere, and they might have gotten knocked over or something, you know, because we had all the cameras and the microphones and the lights and
Everything.
we thought it was a ghost. Ghosts generally don't knock. Well, I mean, I guess sometimes they knock over equipment, but not as much as actual.
Fully poltergeists, all right? Poltergeists throw equipment around. You're supposed to be more careful with these things. You know better. It's the reason why you're supposed to be my reporter for this stuff.
Well,
I have faith in you.
you won't regret it. I promise. We'll get some really good stuff, and hopefully, I'll be able to take out the piggy man too.
This had better be. You better make up for it. So yeah, I mean, this conversation goes on. You get, you ask shootout and stuff like that. It goes back and forth like that. Finally, he agrees to giving you. Fortunately, as I said, it is going to come out of your paycheck. A little you can do there. It was part of the signed agreement that of being responsible for the equipment.
Good thing Dante doesn't actually need to eat food.
Right. Exactly. It's a good thing like half the party doesn't actually need to eat food.
That's
She
true.
walks out, she walks out, Sunny walks in and just goes, "Hey, wait a minute."
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. As she finally walks out of the office, you come walking right on in.
You walk right past her. You're like,
He's
hey,
looking
wait!
at the photo. He's like looking at the photo, just like thinking, just like glances. Hey, Skylar.
Oh, thanks for all
Hey,
of the
hey, hey!
redeems, guys.
No, like literally, like when they pass you, he goes, "Hey, Skylar." Hey, wait! Just kind of putting his arm out, trying to block her path.
Oh, what? You're not gonna arrest me again, are you? I haven't done anything yet.
I'm not even with the Force.
Right.
I do have a question though. This you? And he holds up the photo.
Which photo, sorry?
He holds up a photo of, it is 3 people, I believe. It was Skylar, Dante, and whoever the rough type was. I believe that would
Leo.
be 4. Oh, Leo.
Yeah, probably Leo.
Okay.
No, it was Leo.
Okay, it was Leo. And he kind of just holds that up.
What about it? You're not going after my buddies there too, are you?
Okay, good to know you're associated. Didn't need to know, but thanks. Like that helps me. I'll just ask you plain and honest. Did you start the fire?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The children's hospital was on fire. Did you do that?
Set it on fire? Of course not. Jeez. We were in there trying to solve a case. People just blew it out of proportion. We saved those people.
Can you tell me what happened? We should probably not talk in public, but
Probably not. No.
I'm willing to walk and talk.
Well, I mean, I'm going back to my place. If you want, I guess you can get in the van. You'll just have to move aside some of the, random stuff in there.
To be honest, I've
Random stuff moves aside an AK-47.
I've gotten in so many suspicious cars for the past 10 years, I am completely willing to agree.
There's all this, there's roach clips and bongs and stuff in there from Leo.
Does not give 2 damns. He's like, well, this is tame.
Yeah. It's one of those, auctioned off ambulances after the fact that has been reconverted into almost like a news van kind of setup with all sorts of random junk clipped in there, and you have a whole bunch of equipment swaying back and forth.
Despite the several safety hazards, this is kind of cozy.
Yeah, not too bad. It does the job. I mean, we did kind of convert it into a makeshift armory / infirmary, so it...
Yeah, I noticed that part. I'm just gonna let it. That's not my job. My job is figuring out what the hell happened. I need to know who was hurt and why.
So you're trying to figure out what happened at the hospital? I mean, I did write an article.
I'd be willing to read.
She, like, grabs one of her National Enquirer magazines from, like, the glove box. She probably, like, keeps all of them.
He will very much just take his arm out and take it. Just get reading.
So, what exactly did you write in your article?
Probably mostly what happened, honestly. It's Skylar. She's just gonna write exactly what happened, and nobody's gonna believe her.
There's an issue.
I wasn't here for that. He doesn't know what happened.
There.
No.
Right.
Yeah. You do need to tell me.
We very heroically... I'm just kidding. No, she totally would put it that way. They heroically saved the hospital from an invasion of... What were they? They were tiny horror movie characters.
Some of them were tiny. Some of them were not.
Not so tiny.
There was an invasion of classic horror movie monsters. So, like, Dracula, the Swamp Thing, Wolfman, all that kind of stuff. And basically, all of these were sprouting from one child's imagination because she was magical but didn't know how to control it because she was like 8 years old. And when she dreamt that she was expelling the cancer out of her body. So the magic did literally that.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up with these little tumorous flesh monsters that were walking around and hurting people. And at one point, some of them were set aflame by Dante on accident, but nobody was hurt. Nobody was hurt. It's fine. And it was not on purpose. And we defeated the tiny Dracula and the Wolfman and the Mummy. And I feel like there were other ones too. And they were all hungry for blood, but it was fine.
Jesus Christ, I see why you're down at the station so much.
And what is that supposed to mean exactly?
I mean, you broke in.
We didn't break in. It's not like... We just walked in.
It was at night. Oh, really?
We just walked in.
At night? Oh, wait, it's a hospital, not an orphanage.
It was a Halloween party.
There's still a week till Halloween! What kind of... Oh,
take that up with the hospital.
That's unrelated. No, I mean, this would hold up if I had... Do you have physical evidence? I can't just take your word for it.
We had lots of goop, but it kind of shriveled up, I think. The monsters turn into goop.
We bleached it to death.
Yeah.
Okay, weird.
Do you have pictures of it?
We do have pictures, if you want to see.
Thank you, disembodied voice.
And I mean,
do you have the pictures on you? Or,
of course, they're in my cell phone.
Can you kind of gestures to hand it over?
I'm kind of driving. If you want, you can dig in my Mothman backpack.
Yeah, sure. He looks for the phone. Just if he can, he just gets it in password. If it's even password protected.
It probably has like a thumbprint thing. I have to use my fingerprints because I don't want the government being able to get into my phone.
Have you ever thought of registering your fingerprint then?
Why would I want to do that? Then the government's gonna have my fingerprint on hand all the time.
No, using the phone, they do that. That's why I have a flip phone.
Well, shit. Maybe I should do that. Ugh, but these take such good photos. iPhones? Fine.
Thanks. Oh, also, I forgot to mention the very fucking start of this conversation. The moment he got in the car, he took out a little cassette thing and just clicked it on, just an audio recorder. Physical evidence. That's all. Yeah, and
Skylar.
I guess pictures. If they straight up have pictures, I'll be honest, he will believe them.
Like, yeah, no, they got pictures of like mini Vincent Price and stuff.
We got pictures of the toy footprints. We got photos of the mush. We got photos of the vampire before and after the mush.
Wow. This is revolting.
Yeah.
People
And-
never take my job seriously, but monster hunting is
I can
serious
see why.
business. We're all heroes, and nobody freaking believes it.
Well, listen, these are, let's just put your phone back in the purse. I mean, I can't really say no to providing physical evidence. Obviously, you could have just made these and forged them for whatever reason, but that would have taken you so much time. I don't see the point, so I'm going to take your word for it now. I got just one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why was there a fire then? Like, that's kind of what I'm getting paid to figure out.
Look, I wasn't there when that part actually happened, but from what I could gather, Dante was just trying to get rid of the
Dante.
thing. He's the one guy in the photo. Look, why don't you just...
two.
Yeah, he's one of the two of them. If you, the one that's not dressed like a priest.
I was gonna say, is he the priest or the Frankenstein? I couldn't figure it out.
If you want, you can come up and
It was
talk to
holy
him,
body.
but he doesn't say much. I don't know that you'll be able to...
Well, I don't mind that.
I mean, sure, why not?
I mean, the more evidence, the more I can.
I should probably
gather up
warn
on
you
how-
too, just so you're not shocked or anything, but I also have a demon living in my apartment, so...
What?
What? Is that really that surprising?
It shouldn't be, but it is.
Yeah, Dante and Livid both are staying at my house right now, and Livid is like a demon thing that just hangs around Dante all the time for whatever reason, so...
She can't look back at him because she's driving, but he has the most, like, this might as well happen face. Like, he's just confused out of his little mind, and he's just like...
And she's
Yeah,
like
okay,
totally
sure,
deadpan
sure.
matter of fact, because for her this is all normal.
Alright. I guess I'll take I can't really go up to my employer and tell her a demon beat the shit out of another demon, but... how do I put this?
Is this the point where we hit Al with the van just like we did with Dante?
I mean, if you want to be that bad of a driver where you'll have ran over a second person,
I didn't
This
run.
time you learned how to
Wait,
stop.
wait, no. I'm
I
the
did
one
not-
who ran over Dante.
I did
Character
not
development,
run
this time
over
you
Oh,
Dante.
right, sorry. 4 ran over Dante.
Mhm.
Do you want to find out how terrible of a driver you are, by Al? Sure.
She could be looking
Yeah,
back.
caused my limbs to go flying.
Totally, she can be looking back at Sonny while she's talking to him. My grandpa used to drive that like that all the time.
Not
I
sitting up
guess
front
this
with her.
I mean,
I think he said he was in the back.
yeah, he was in the back. He climbed in the
Oh,
back.
okay.
Be like, oh fuck. Well,
You
it's
just
not
hear
Dante.
a nice thud.
Just like shit. What the hell was it this time? At least
I think a person. I wasn't really looking. I was looking.
I missed all of that. Like all the noise just stopped and then just all came at once. So I just missed whatever happened.
we're gonna go with that.
You
We're
just
gonna
been
hit you
hit
with the
by a
van.
van. A ambulance, actually, more specifically.
I got hit by the van.
That is
Or
so
yeah, the
ironic.
ambulance.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got hit by an ambulance. I'm just gonna like fall to the floor real quick, and then just slowly get up, and then just keep walking
Hey, are you all...
as if it didn't even hurt.
This day can't get worse.
Hang on, let me go check.
I'm gonna stay back here.
I wonder if it's a friend of Dante's.
I'm gonna stay back here.
See him like limping with
Like,
his left foot.
hey, buddy, where are you going?
I don't know.
I'm guessing she's probably not going to recognize him right away.
Probably not. He's a
Yeah.
little bit of a zombie right now, so you know.
Yeah.
Happens.
Look, come on. I've got first aid in the van. Just come sit in. We'll patch you up and get you back on your way.
Don't need it. Fix later.
Really? Because you sound like you're half dead. So maybe we could even just give you a lift somewhere.
Just distantly, Sonny screaming. Reminder: he's fucking 20.
Dude,
really
you ever
isn't.
nonchalant about hitting a dude?
I'm sorry. That scream just kind of it scared me and made me laugh
I
at
had
the
to
same
grab
time.
a towel very quietly so you guys didn't hear me moving, and I just scream.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
Normies.
Whew. Okay. Keep going. What happened?
Just ignore him. He's just some weird normie person. Look, just get in the van.
If I had a nickel for every time I encountered zombies, I would have 2 nickels. I don't want them. Someone please take the nickels.
Oh yeah, that's right. This guy does appear to be undead, so
Why?
I need to keep an eye on you anyways if you're a zombie. Because if you're a bad zombie, I'm gonna have to blow your head off. So you might want to get in the van.
Go away, cute, crazy girl.
I love this.
Seriously.
Okay. Just quietly, Sonny's working himself up as he gets out of the van.
That's right. Does she know? Would she know what Sonny's name is at this point? Do you think?
He has not told her his name. No.
Okay. I was gonna say.
But
Just,
I was about to say she's about to hear it. She's
Like
actually
they-
about to hear it.
okay.
They've interacted before, haven't they?
No,
Yeah.
Sonny doesn't know. Sonny knows her name because of his contacts. He does not know her personally.
Oh, okay.
Hey Normie,
He's
you want to
seen
get
her
out
committing
here?
a crime, and he ignored her.
Normie, you want to get out here and help me get the zombie
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
van?
Okay. Listen. He just like has his hand up, just like you know, in that like kind of like about to talk position.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just swings the bat. You didn't see the bat,
Just-
but it's coming at your face now.
Why?
I mean,
Why?
it's if you're. I hate this. Listen, okay, this is the second zombie I've interacted with, and this one's actually nice. At least not killing me actively.
Not yet.
Are you?
Hey.
You are a zombie, right? We are just
Don't be
assuming that
racist.
you're not just on 48 hours of sleep, right?
You're not allowed to be racist, okay? I take my monster killing extremely seriously, and I only kill the ones that are bad.
I'm hoping he's not bad. That's why I'm not trying to fight him.
He
Or
hasn't
run away.
tried. He hasn't tried biting me yet, so I think we're okay.
Yes.
Now just help me get him into the van, cause I hit him with a car.
Okay. That's fine. I can just pick him up.
Don't touch. Go away.
You
Hey,
want
bitch.
Oreo?
You don't need any legs. Don't worry.
You don't need legs.
Oh, that was unexpected. I generally don't have people try to resist when I get them, or after they, get hit by the van, and then generally they just get in the van.
How many people have you hit with your van?
We aren't talking about that right now, okay?
Okay.
In my line of work, sometimes you gotta hit people with a van. Sometimes they're people, sometimes they're monsters.
Okay. Okay.
What is immune to the
maybe
van?
He was a nice citizen when he was alive. So okay, and he pulls out his badge. Listen, Detective Sonny, just come with us. We aren't gonna touch you. We're not gonna hurt you. We just want to ask you some stuff and talk. All right? Is that cool?
familiar.
I don't like that, but yes, definitely.
You.
Cool.
I knew you. I.
I'm going to the back of the van.
No.
He turns around and just starts walking like, no, 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 no.
Ugh, normies.
It said it knew me. But what am I supposed to do?
Now you're calling him an it? Do you know how racist you sound right now?
I'm 20.
It was one of my
Terrible,
pronouns.
terrible. Your youth is no excuse.
It was one of my pronouns, actually, ironically.
I know.
Okay, wait, sir, sir, I actually can't let. I mean, there's zombies. Things might have fallen off. I don't know what.
Look, I'm sorry, Mr. Zombie. Let's just...
Hey, you're
You
the one
guys can
assuming
hash this
that-
out after... We're gonna go back to my place, and we're just gonna talk. And then you can go do whatever the hell you want.
Those are in the eyes. And she recognizes his
Hmm.
eyes.
Wait, do I know you?
What?
How do I know you, too?
I hate this.
You.
Just ignore the normie. He's very easily
You-
freaked out.
Having a mental breakdown, apparently.
My
You
cassette
were
ran out of
younger.
tempo.
You were younger. You. Even tinier.
Everyone's younger one.
Former child.
That doesn't make the sound any less creepy.
I do remember you. Al, right? Wait, how... Oh, how the hell
What?
did you... How the hell did you become a zombie?
I know exactly how. I watched it happen. That's Al.
So you guys do know each other?
Yes, he's my
Ow.
boss.
Oh, that sounds.
He's definitely not your boss anymore, dude.
No, he's been dead.
Oh,
I
that
thought-
sounds familiar.
Well, he's technically not dead. He's undead.
Okay, fair enough.
only half dead.
Well, apparently he's Sunny, and I'm Skylar.
Yes.
Only half dead. He starts walking away again.
Wait.
So he just kind of gets in the way, like just kind of turns him, like
They're like
directs him,
both-
like
Like,
yeah, like trying to turn him.
Wait, come back.
come on, you know us, right?
No,
Come
I
on,
used
you used to.
don't know anymore.
I mean, I guess I was a kid back then, but
Wait, he taught me. Skittles? I have some, like I could get some. They're in my backpack, but or well, they're in my duffel bag. I kind of left that at home.
he
but I
just
could get them
starts
later.
shaking it like a bag of cat trees.
Wait, no, that might be in the van. With me. I probably brought that with me.
Skittles. Stop, you're making me laugh.
Wait, listen, I just thought of something. And the first thing that came to mind was candy, Skittles.
That's fair. I do really like Skittles.
Easy, read them like a book.
Well, this is
Skittles.
handy.
No.
Let's
This is amazing.
yeah. There we go.
Go away. Go away. You.
No, we're trying to include you in the game, loser.
Get in the fucking game, loser.
Okay, I do have a plan C.
Well, you're at least proving to be more useful than I expected.
Ow.
Let's hear it.
Aim for the legs.
His plan. No, that's his plan D. Is punch them. But his plan C is Okay, boss. We have a job. I'm on it right now, but I guess you can help me. It involves investigating, and she's involved in that. And if you come with, we can investigate it. How's that sound? You know, return to normalcy. You aren't half dead anymore.
Jobs. I don't do jobs. No more killing.
No. We don't do jobs. We It's more for the thrill. I mean, that's why I got into it.
I don't. What thrill?
Look, I'm just trying to get you to come back to my place. I know you're a zombie, but I can still help patch you up. It is kind of my fault. I did hit you with my car. van.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Yes, will you be quiet?
Look, if you get in the van, we'll shut up the whole time, okay?
I'm okay with that.
Fine. He hobbles over to the back and tries to open it up, but fails.
Yeah, I'll get that. Sorry. He Sonny opens it for him and also climbs in. And just gets out his little laptop and just starts tapping away.
Trying so very hard to ignore the rotting bag of flesh next to him.
No, the first thing I typed is, "Why is my boss a zombie?"
Why does he smell like the undead?
Don't worry, there's some Febreze in my bag somewhere too. I'm kind of used to weird stuff.
Just hang one of those pine trees off of them.
Yeah, just like one of the car fresheners just hanging around my neck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Either that
I
or you
like
make
that.
it a very fashionable earring.
Probably
I
break
mean,
my
just-
ear.
Considering
You just have it hanging from your ear.
considering
Probably
how
snap
messed
my
up
ear off.
we've been, like with all the blood everywhere, all over people, and guts from fighting all the critters and stuff. I'm sure it's not even that bad.
I am so glad I am colorblind.
Skylar's so used to bad smelling things, she doesn't even notice anymore.
Well, I mean, she's used to Leo. And,
At least it doesn't smell like pot for the
associated
moment.
things. Everything smells like pot all the time, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you
Okay,
guys
you guys are
coming
buckled
home.
in. I'm just gonna drive now, so.
There's no buckles.
There are no buckles. Ah!
I'm just gonna like fall out of the car.
That's closed.
She'll just like turn around and like buckle him in. She's probably used to it with Dante.
Probably.
Right now we have another one.
Another Dante.
Yeah.
Great. You now have 3 children.
Bigger and there's more of them.
How do I keep on? Oh, whatever. Okay, so Skylar's just gonna take them back to her place.
Okay. So you will arrive back roughly about now, I'd say would be about when 4s were finishing up their research. So Dante and Lib, what have you guys been up to during all this escapades and stuff of it else going around?
I've been playing catch with Dante's head.
That sounds about right.
First, I'm pretty much gonna look around the Sky House, find every single spice that I can find,
Okay.
and put them together. After that, I'm gonna test them to see if there's spicy one, which is more maybe.
Conducting medicinal research.
Right.
And after
Medicinal
that,
research. Got it.
yeah. And after all that, yeah, I'm gonna play catch with
Dante's
Dante's
head.
head. Yep.
Dante, do you appreciate this?
I started it.
You started it? Alright.
Oh, excuse me.
Better not have touched my board while I was gone.
No, but 4 did rearrange some things.
I only play with the string.
You
didn't touch the board.
guys.
She walks in and there's like an entire new section of the board. Everything else has been moved 2 inches to the left, and there's just a column of stuff from the current investigation
She's
that they're
like-
fucking working on.
She's like about to be angry, and then she realizes what it is and goes, "Never mind."
Hi.
You have friends.
Yeah, long story. So you may have seen Sonny the normie before. He kind of skulks around at the police station sometimes.
We
And
have met before.
yeah, he was bugging me, and I just figured it was easier to bring him back here because he wanted to talk to
Okay.
Dante.
By a car, and they wouldn't let me leave.
Yeah, this is an old friend. Or, I mean,
Extremely old by the looks of it. It's falling apart.
yeah, he wasn't a zombie back then.
We were friends.
Probably.
I mean, I thought we were. Kinda.
You were also my boss.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Right, so this
I
is
hit him with a
another.
car.
Oh, that's why his brain's scrambled like an egg.
No, that was
He's a
before that,
zombie.
too.
That was a long time ago.
But you remember
Yes.
that?
No.
Being scrambled like an egg was a long time ago. Okay, got it.
I kind of watched
Alright.
it happen.
Well, I'm assuming that you probably forgot to eat lunch again, so do you need me to cook something up while you get everybody else acquainted?
I mean,
Flesh.
if it wouldn't be too much to ask, I know you've probably been busy all day.
I got a little bit more research done on our Mr. Pigface, but I can tell you that while I cook.
Oh, by the way, the boss is gonna give us more equipment, but he's taking the money out of my wages, so.
How much does it cost?
A lot.
Yeah.
Well,
And a
I
leg.
know a guy
I'll
who knows
pick
a
up a
guy,
couple
so-
extra shifts. Pick up a couple
wait,
extra shifts.
Listen, if you're helping me out with my work, I can repay you. I mean, I know a guy who knows a guy. I can pull some strings.
Huh, you really are turning out to be surprisingly helpful.
Please stop saying that. It hurts my feelings.
That's okay. We'll have a lot more use for you once we explain all of these other fun cases we have. You like those, right? That's why you're an investigator? You like learning about a bunch of weird stuff?
Mostly the human weird things. I did not enjoy watching my boss die.
Well, I already said he's not dead. I mean, he's right here.
Yeah, he's right there.
He was. That's the clarification I need to make here. He's not, and I'm very happy for him, but he also doesn't remember me, so I'm also kind of scared. That's not racist. That's just.
I remember.
I'm just kind of afraid.
I remember you.
You want to learn about
You do now?
the disembodied voices of screaming babies in the park under the bridge?
No.
Good, because we don't actually know anything about it. We just know that.
Sounds
I
like
kind of hate this.
sounds like fun.
There have also been sightings of a lady in a surgical mask who eats people's faces.
I hate that too, but I probably could dig up some shit on it. Is that what you're dealing with?
I think
Nah, the one that we're focusing on right now is at the abandoned meat plant.
I think she tried to eat my face.
Is she a
This is
friend of
getting worse
yours?
by the
Is she
second.
another zombie?
No.
'Cause I thought that
She's
was
obsessed with. She's very vain if she is.
like I thought she was
Always asking if she's beautiful.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody ripping off the split mouth woman from Japan. Unless the split mouth woman from Japan figured out how to get out here, which is possible, I guess.
Probably just got on the wrong cargo boat.
That's possible too.
Yeah.
I guess we should introduce him to Dante, although I still don't think he's gonna get much out of him.
Hey Dante, do you want to put your head back on for a second?
Just throw my head at him for him to catch.
Wait, which one?
Which him?
Sonny.
Or both. That's it! His reaction tells him, college, boxing, punches it. Fucking decks it.
He fucking decks the head that was thrown.
He left hook. He just left hooks it.
Well, that wasn't very
playing
nice.
Frosty's a skeleton.
Or like
I am
managing
so
to
sorry.
catch in one hand while he's still frying something on the stove. He like
I am
catches
so sorry. I didn't.
Al, that doesn't
Oh my
mean you
God.
should take off your head too. Just
Please.
Dante just does this.
What?
for like puts the skillet back on the stove, like pets Dante's head. He's like, no, it's okay. He was just spooked. Not everybody's used to this. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't be sad, please.
I need a drink.
Dante's head, this is Sunny, and this is Al. Al can also take off his head. But please
Would
don't.
you like to put your head back on?
So he like digs in his trench coat pocket, takes out the photo, and just kind of looks down, looks back up, looks down. Huh.
Dante, would you like to put your head back on so that I can keep cooking dinner?
Okay.
There's a
There you go.
surprisingly large number of players who can remove their head.
Yeah. For
Listen,
once, I wish that Leo was here.
If I had a nickel for every player in my party who could remove their head, I'd have 2 nickels.
Yeah.
Everyone could remove
The
their
two
head. They
nickels
just wouldn't
theorem.
be able to put it back on.
True.
Not a lot, but it's really weird that I have 2 nickels.
It's really weird that I have
Please
2
take
nickels.
the nickels.
I got that reference.
That was entirely improv. Just please take the nickels. I wish I was broke.
But all right.
For once, it's too bad
Leo,
Leo's not here.
what have you been up to this entire time?
Is
Leo's
Pazu here right
been-
now? I think he's AFK.
Is he still AFK?
Yeah,
Okay.
Leo said that he was gonna dip and try to get a new sword because he had
Okay.
some stuff to do, so he figured he'd send his character on an expedition while
Hey, that
waiting.
makes sense.
Okay.
If you guys want
Alright,
to
back to
chat,
you guys
I
then.
will take. I'll take Al, and we'll go and try to patch up the wounds from the car.
Still heal.
I mean,
It's fine. The bathroom has seen weirder stuff, including a Dante covered in blood.
He's gonna have like all
It
these like
wasn't
little,
his.
these like really cutesy fucking kitty band-aids. They're probably like anime kid band-aids or something.
They're like Hello Kitty or something
Yeah.
like
What's
that.
that thing?
Does Dante bleed?
Oh no, it wasn't Dante's
No.
blood.
Okay. It sounded like you said it was Dante's blood.
No,
No. He was covered in blood, but it wasn't his, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, I
What's
I
that
figured
thing?
as much.
Exposure therapy or something,
Like-
where you expose someone to their fears.
I
Is
know
that
you
it? Is that what
can't
it's called?
die, but
I think so.
no, I think this was them just trying to play with
Yeah,
blood.
no, he was just covered in blood.
No, I'm saying that's what Sonny's getting right now. Exposure therapy.
Yeah. So
He's reuniting with his long thought dead boss.
Whom
so
he
Dante
watched.
and Sonny need to talk, I guess.
yeah, that's what I figured. And then Skylar can take
Yeah.
Al, and especially because she's gonna at least try to talk to him. I think.
They're both gonna
Okay.
try. Not really gonna be able to.
Yeah, I figured as much, but
I'm fine with going first. If Knight's up for it.
Nightmare.
that's you.
Do you wanna do our interaction first?
Sure.
Okay. Sonny probably just kind of goes around the person cooking, like eyeing them a little, like, why do you seem familiar? But more just, okay, I have a job to do. I know I was told you don't talk much. That's completely fine. I just need to ask a couple questions. Yes or no is probably going to be fine for both of them. First things first. Did you, on purpose or not, light the hospital on fire?
Yes.
Well, that. Okay. Can you pay for reparations? Or like do something about it? I don't know. I'm literally only here to find the culprit. This was like the easiest case, but also like my worst one ever.
I can set the rest of it on fire.
Please don't do that. That would be significantly worse because then it wouldn't be my job. It would be the actual police, and we're a bit different. All I care about is knowing who. Okay. Well, now I have my dilemma because you guys did it for a good reason, but also I have a job, and I kind of need to get paid. I know what happened thanks to your friend explaining me or filling me in on what happened in her paper. Why do you guys do this kind of stuff?
If you're asking me,
He's asking Dante. He has just completely forgotten that Dante does not talk much.
oh, okay.
I got hit by a motorcycle and I'm here.
Wait, I thought it was the van.
No. I may have hit Dante with my motorcycle, but it's fine.
What? You know what? That,
Listen, he was in the middle of the road. You're not supposed to stand on the yellow lines.
yeah, okay, I get it. Okay.
So was I.
Okay. Wait. Then in that case, I suppose why did the main people? I guess I should ask them. Well, it was. Hold on. Actually, he pulls out a notepad and then pauses, then puts it away and takes out his little cassette recorder again, and just turns it on and goes, "Can you just?" Oh, it was already on. Oh my god, how long has this been going? Oh my. Because I already turned it on way back in the ambulance. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to cut this later. That's fine. I can do that. I have pretty much all I need for this case. Thanks, I guess.
If you're a PI, do you want to, I don't know, maybe stay and help?
Yeah, a whole bunch of people have died and like gone missing and stuff. Isn't that sort of
that
your area?
is kind of a bad thing. That is, yeah, I guess. But also, if the last time I took a job like that, I almost died and he did. So
I keep telling you, he's
yeah.
not
Well, yeah, but-
dead.
I know, but he did, and now he's back.
I'm
That's a
only
different.
half dead.
Fair enough. Okay, he half died.
Half dead.
Well, I mean, this time you're surrounded by people who won't. Well, mostly people who won't die. I mean, there's still a very large risk for me and Skylar involved, but you know what? It's fine.
Are you telling me out of
Yeah, he's only mostly dead. If he was all
6
dead, there's
people
only one thing
here?
you can.
that only 2 of you are human?
Well, Leo's also human, but there's so much bong resin in Leo's lungs that I'm not entirely sure if anything could kill him. I feel like Leo is on Jack Black levels of definitely immortal, but we don't know how.
I would say I may.
Hey, are you guys still in the van or the apartment?
We're back in the apartment.
Yeah.
Leo just comes in through the window like, hey
Again?
guys.
You mean
Hey,
again?
What are you?
Well, you hear a fucking banging at the window and see a hobo outside of it.
Ah,
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
how many
Can
times?
you let him in?
How many times do I have to tell him that we have a freaking door?
As a note for the new people, this is also like the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
How did? Is that
Can you
him?
open that for him?
The window open yet?
It's like,
Please?
guys, it's like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
These guys are strange.
Hey,
I
Leo,
like them.
if you have it or have any stuff handy, you might want to give it to the cop there, or whatever the hell he is.
Private investigator.
Oh,
Wait.
good, so you're not a cop.
No, hell no.
Good, then have some of what he's got. It'll help calm you
Who
down.
are these fucking goobers?
I don't do drugs.
Just give him a
One
brownie.
of them's a PI, the other one's a zombie.
Hi.
That one's the PI.
He kind of looks familiar for some reason.
A lot of people have been saying
I
that.
swear I've seen this guy before.
Oh, and you. Do you
He gets
remember?
around.
Do you remember Al from the orphanage?
Boy, is this the guy whose ass I swore to kick many years ago? Oh, about time.
He's the zombie over there.
Hey, wait, we don't need to fight.
Wait, we're
Also,
Well,
kicking
it's
I
ass.
said I was gonna kick your ass.
Oh, are
I
you
made-
the? Are
Wait,
you
what
the
about
guy?
fish?
Wait, are you the guy?
I made
who
spaghetti.
Attacked me when I tried to kill that girl over there.
You did what?
It was a long time ago. Okay, we've gotten past it.
I got better.
So I'm gonna note this down as an ass kicking for later. And if they're here, they're clearly here for a purpose. But I owe you guys ass kickings. Just note that down.
Wait, how am I involved?
You want spaghetti?
Well, I mean,
Yes.
you're a private investigator, which is close enough to being a cop. And I mean, he's a drug addicted hobo. He probably doesn't like you
I
very
don't
much.
Not
care
an
who we.
addiction. It's not an
Whatever he
addiction.
wants.
It's It's a hobby.
It's a choice.
Lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do not care what people do with their bodies. As long as nobody's killing anyone else, I'm fine with it, which is why I'm confused.
I mean, I kill monsters.
Why are you confused?
All the time.
Monsters are killing people. Isn't that your code?
Monsters kill people, so we kill monsters.
I kill a
I'm
lot
also
of people.
a dude with some cool gloves. I wasn't ever issued a gun because I can't see color.
You don't have a.
Take mine.
You don't have a
No.
gun.
Prevent you from having a gun.
No, I have a license
Gun?
though.
Take
Do you
my
want a gun?
Yeah.
Take
Do
my
you want?
gun.
Yes.
I definitely have like a shit ton of them. If you
I
need
mean,
one.
I've been confident in my aim. I just haven't been able to use one because they took it away.
Why'd
You
they
can
take
have
it
one.
away?
Because
Listen,
I
if-
can't see.
If Dante's allowed to have a gun, you're allowed to have a gun.
Well, normally. You know what? I kind of like that lot. You know, this is getting a lot more comforting. The spaghetti is helping. This is really good, by the way.
Wasn't
Thank you.
wasn't Thor and Dante like fucking dead the last time I checked?
Well,
got
I didn't
better.
die.
They got better.
We
It's
got
fine.
better.
It's fine.
We didn't die. We just got severely injured. We're fine now.
Everyone here is an anomaly.
I mean, we don't even know if Dante technically can die at this point.
I mean, we can find out.
Let's not do that.
As a professional, I'm sad that there isn't.
Don't kill the puppet guy. I like him.
I somehow had a feeling you two were gonna, get along.
Oh yeah, about the case I was set on. This is good. What am I can't really come back empty-handed because there's a fee for that. That kind of me brushing off my job after telling someone I'd give them some time and they gave me their time.
Well, I can think of one thing.
So
You know what you can bring back?
Dante?
Well, no, but you can bring back his old body.
What?
Well, see, Dante, he can remove his arms, and if he puts a new one on, then his old arm stops moving. So you can just take some of those parts back and be like, this is all that's left.
Looks at the photo, looks at the magazine, looks at the photos he took photos of. I hate
You can just
saying this.
tell him I
might
did it. The
work.
police probably already want to kill me for.
Well, yeah, but he's a PI. He's not police.
You know, this might actually. I mean, if I've got a few friends in the force, that doesn't mean I'm on them. In fact, I've got a few friends on the opposite side too. But this might work. If it does, you know what? I'll make you a deal. If this somehow fucking works, I'll help you guys. Because at the end of the day, you helped me get my paycheck, and that's kind of all I need. And also, I do want to help people, and you're also offering me a gun, and listen, I didn't get to use them very much, and I liked using them.
So it looks like we have an arrangement cut out. You let us keep our friend here. You get your paycheck, and we provide opportunities for you to save more people. You seem like an upstanding person that likes to help. And we also like to help people, sometimes in a very roundabout way. So it works.
I mean that. No, like most people would probably have some workaround. No, I do this for this reason. No, that's literally what I do. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree wholly. Don't laugh at me. That sounded weird. You sound like a vampire.
I wish.
What?
Listen, vampires are cool, except for the tiny Vincent Price that punched my arm.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that thing. I didn't like it.
No. I mean, he shattered when I punched it with my gloves. We have matching gloves, by the way. Did you notice that? I noticed that.
He puts his hands up. Oh shit. I would have said fist bump, but I'm pretty sure that would give both of us bruised knuckles, and I don't want to do that.
Only if you do it hard
From
enough.
the
True. Just like do it like a cheers, like with the
Little tap.
I'm not allowed to drink.
Drink.
And he puts his hand up. And just kind of
From
Just a
the
little- it's a-
corner
it's a
of the
little pat.
room, you hear a gunshot suddenly, and see Leo sitting there, kind of looking down the barrel, confused, with a surprised look on his face.
Leo, what have I told you
Leo,
about shooting guns in the house?
Maybe
Neighbors get really
don't do
mad.
that.
Alex.
I was trying to light my blunt with my gun,
I have
and
a
now
lighter,
my
you
blunt
could
is
have asked.
gone, and I feel like I avoided a near-death experience.
Yes!
Because you did.
I have a. You know, you could have just asked if anyone has a light, right? I have a lighter right here.
I'm goth. I have candles everywhere. Of course I have lighters.
Yeah, but it would have been cool if I could light my blunt with my gun.
It would have been.
Anyways,
Yeah,
there's
you
a...
could have also put a hole in your mouth or your forehead.
Or your thumb.
You definitely put a hole in the wall that happens to lead right into the children's room on the next side. And
Oh yeah, I hope you
we
don't
are
have
not
any
getting our
neighbors. They're going to be
security.
a little bit pissed
That
that
is
there were shotgun
the-
rounds coming straight for them.
the neighbor.
We might want to use Livid and get him to like hypnotize the neighbors or something so that they don't report us to the strata. Just saying.
Yeah, that and we are definitely not getting our security deposit back on this apartment.
Mm-mm.
I
The
think I'm gonna have a
bloodstains on the
stroke.
carpet.
This is
Oh, the
definitely a
bloodstains
dog.
on the
Gun.
carpet. The sink is stained red. There's burn holes everywhere because, fallen blunts. The entire place smells.
Look, it's fine.
We.
You guys can just go bankrupt like me. It's all
I
good.
would
It's
rather
not as
not
bad
live
as you
under a
think.
bridge, okay? Although I do actually have part.
Wrong
I-
with living under a bridge.
I have an apartment too. It kind of doubles as an office.
I have an apartment, but it's not as nice as this one, so I'd like to stay here.
He more or less lives here.
Yes, I do. I do.
Well,
But you
think
guys
I
don't
got a
care because
light.
I cook food.
Mm-hmm.
That is a reasonable thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you said my spaghetti was good, so I assume I cook food very well.
Can't eat
For the
food.
fact that you also haven't been kicked out.
That's right. Is this one of those cases? Do zombies only eat brains? And do they have to be human brains, or can they be other brains?
Stomach doesn't work right. I can't really.
I mean, Dante can't eat anything, so
Please,
Can't
the
either.
same boat as him.
we know that Livid at least likes cookies.
Yeah,
Have you ever watched a show called iZombie?
I can eat, but I don't need to.
He
That
just
tastes good.
he just eats the things that taste good. So he and Skylar are like always eating nothing but like sugar.
I carry Skittles on me.
Also, since I think Sunny didn't, I guess he didn't see me yet because he would be surprised. I'm gonna shapeshift into a bird and go next to him.
Do you
Yes.
guys have a pet pigeon?
That's not a
Nice.
pigeon.
I
Oh,
have a
birds.
picture of the bird. Just need
I will
to.
tell you guys now, Sonny calls every bird but seagulls pigeons. He calls seagulls bastards.
Bird like
As-
that, but since you're colorblind,
As he
you don't
should, as he
see.
should.
Yeah, he is literally colorblind, so he sees gray.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna shapeshift into my initial form, so you're gonna see me shapeshift and panic. I guess
Turn
Because-
into what now?
The bird
Uh,
turns into what?
my initial like form, the ball.
The floating head,
His
right?
usual part.
Oh, the little ball. Yeah.
Yeah, the ball form.
But I think from your
Yes.
perspective, I'm pretty much a bird now, but you
The
gonna
bird
see
turns
me
into
like-
that
yeah.
minus the knife.
Livid is a prankster, by the way, in case
Yeah.
that wasn't obvious.
I like playing with humans, so that's why I did that.
You just sort of go over and you're like, bird. Ah, it is now a small demon.
Yep.
He is just speechless, just staring. He just goes, "Is that a pigeon? That's not a pigeon."
Hey,
You just hear the fucking windows shut down sound. Is that a
Wait,
pigeon?
I don't have fucking voice mod on. That's why you guys couldn't hear it. I thought you weren't reacting. Because
Yeah.
you literally couldn't.
Yeah.
I did this. Hold on. Oh, that's not it. That's Return to Slime.
That's his brain. It's just like, yep, it's just that. Yep.
There it is.
That's
Okay.
it.
I mean,
That's it.
I did warn you that there was a demon living here.
Yeah. No, I thought it was Dante.
Oh, no,
You did say
Dante's-
there were two. You did say
Dante
there were
is Dante's a living doll. It's not really the same thing.
Yeah.
Not that I
I am
expect.
not experienced in this.
Not that I expect a normie to know that.
No, please stop calling me that. It hurts my feelings.
You're very sensitive, aren't you?
Yes.
Keep calling him it. It's funny.
It is funny.
Help.
Why did Sunny join this game and immediately all of us are just like, I'm gonna bully this?
Because he's just a dude. He's had one experience and it was very, very traumatizing. So he just.
Skylar's just gonna reach up and head pat the zombie.
Oh.
Say again.
I'm a head pat the zombie.
So, in terms of what I found out while you were at work, Skylar, I went on and I was looking for things. Do we happen to know how this thing was created? That doesn't seem to be in my notes anywhere. Maybe you took different notes?
No.
We don't know how it was created.
I assume
Great.
it has to do something to do with the location, but
What did you create? What was the
we're
creation?
we're hunting. It's an ogre of some sort.
It's an ogre with a
Demonically
leather
charged ogre.
Yes, it's a demonically charged ogre with a pig skin pig mask.
It's haunting one of the slaughterhouses in town. It's been killing
it's haunting
people.
an abandoned slaughterhouse.
So
The inside of it
Doesn't
is
matter
filled
how
with
the-
these like swarms of pigs with human faces, and then is guarded by an ogre that looks like a human with a pig face.
That's
Well.
why the butcher's been slow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't matter how it was created. We know how it's uncreated. Give me a second.
That's
just
my thing.
We're trying
Get me
to
out
figure
the
out
window
that.
again.
Well, that's the thing. We need to figure out how it was created because that is how we uncreate it. Its weakness is essentially the thing that created it in the first place. So it quite literally
I've already
has an
shimmied out
Achilles
the
heel.
window.
You're just like,
I've
okay, bye.
already- Yeah. And then I quickly shimmy up the window and I throw in a giant flamethrower through the window. Say, hope it doesn't break. And I'm like, this here puppy,
Leo,
This-
what?
this
the fuck?
baby.
How did you?
You know oils that they anoint people with in anointing of the sick and ordination?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mixed some of that into the napalm in here, so we got some holy fire. Now, if one of these tanks burst, we're all fucked. So, next time I throw it, just, I don't know, duck.
Are we
have
sure?
it.
Chair a little to the right, away from him.
Have it. I wanna use it. I want it.
No,
I know
get your
exactly who you
own.
bought that from too, and I really hate that.
You can literally get them off of Amazon. I shit you not.
I mean,
Fucking Musk sells them.
don't we need to like keep
The things
the
that
fire
Musk
away?
sells are fucking pussy ass flamethrowers. They're just fucking blowtorches.
That's all a flamethrower is in the first place.
Buy them from the
No,
gun range.
flamethrowers shoot napalm. You fool. They shoot out napalm, not propane.
Well, that's why you get them from the gun runners, because it's actually
Flamethrowers
more
project a flammable liquid such as a mixture of gasoline and
Yeah.
tar.
So we uncreated by wait.
Anyway, this motherfucker can uncreate most things.
Well, I mean, at this point, it's worth a try. Although, didn't Dante try to like set one of them on fire already?
Did it work?
Oh no, that
Wait,
was,
there wasn't an arson case.
or was that actually a real? Those were real pigs, weren't they? I still don't know where the hell the fucking
Well, I
pigs
mean,
came from.
yeah, I mean, he just basically took a lighter to the pig.
See, and this is why I was asking, are you sure it has to be human brains, Al? Because, I mean, there's lots of pigs. You could eat
Brains? I don't eat brains. I can't eat.
them.
I don't think he needs food.
Not,
It
oh,
just sits in my stomach. It doesn't go away.
zombies
That
don't
sucks.
eat
You can't eat
anything, huh?
skulls.
Anyways, moving on. So, that's what we're gonna try next. We're gonna try and... for setting the building on fire, I at least have to go back in to try to get the equipment.
Please don't burn down the building.
But it's abandoned already.
Oh, why not?
It's abandoned.
Oh, I thought somebody owned it.
It'll be funny.
Well, I mean, I'm sure somebody owns it, but I mean, they also abandoned it, and people keep going in there and getting hurt and dying.
Probably will be.
It's
fun.
self-defense. This building is a hostile
Probably-
entity.
I could probably get someone to try and authorize it so you aren't getting cases on you either.
I mean,
That might help.
all I can say is I don't recommend letting anybody else get in there.
No.
And why are we going in there?
Well, I mean, it's my job to investigate it, and I mean, unofficially my job to make sure that anything that is hurting other humans is dead.
By proxy, that is also my job.
Okay, you have fun with that.
Killing monsters is kind of my job.
Wait, I'm a monster.
That's
The
why
bad ones.
That's why I asked you at first about eating people. If you don't eat people, then I don't have to kill you. But if you eat people, then, well, you might have to die.
Why? But
You just said you don't eat anything, so it doesn't matter.
okay.
Just don't maim anyone.
And we were friends before, so I mean, I'm not just gonna leave you to wander around outside by yourself all the time.
And also, maybe we should try and, I don't know, shake the memory back into your brain.
We could even do some research. Maybe there's a way to turn him back.
That would be a good. Yes. That'll probably be really hard.
I don't want to go back.
You don't want to be a human again?
I don't like those memories.
Well, I don't know what happened since I saw you, but I assume bad stuff. Wait,
Sonny does not look. I mean, Sonny looks a little dejected now.
Al, he didn't do anything to you before, right? Like, just checking, right? Sonny, he didn't do anything to you, right? He's not the reason you don't want to be human?
I don't think so. I don't remember any bad stuff about him.
Okay, good. Well, if you don't want to be a human again, then you can just chill as a zombie and we'll try to keep you from, I guess, decaying anymore. I don't know. I'd say keep you safe.
I'm sure there's
but
someone that I could procure some embalming fluids from.
That's a good idea. That could be useful.
Actually, I need to see if I can get high off of those, so please do.
No.
Can I borrow some air freshener too?
Oh, yeah, I got lots of that.
Deodorant doesn't really work.
No, I don't imagine it would, considering the actual purpose of it is slightly different.
I'll get some air fresheners and we can spray with Febreze or something.
This is slowly getting less and less weird. I didn't know exposure therapy worked.
I'm gonna go.
Well, I
hang out.
mean, there's really no other way for your brain to handle it, so. Either it processes it properly and it works, or you just continue to go slowly insane.
What does processes mean?
Don't worry about it. It's okay. You know, you saved my life a long time ago, so the least I can do is help look after you now.
Makes
especially
sense.
especially I mean, you are just like Dante. You don't eat, so it's not like you're going to cost money to look after.
Thank you,
Uh,
short crazy girl.
You get called short.
Is she? Yeah.
Hmm?
She is short.
How
She's-
short is she?
She's the same height as me, meaning she is 5 feet.
Sunny is 5'7" for reference.
Didn't you call
You're
her a
taller than
lolly or not? Oh my gosh, I can't speak.
Lolita is the fashion.
Goth
Lolita
Lolita.
is a fashion. It has nothing to do with like how short or childlike her appearance is. Lolita is a fashion.
Lolita is a fashion, however, it is still based off of the same originality of the book, the
novel?
German book there,
I
where
don't
it is
fucking
based
study on
around
fashion history, okay? You do not want to do that.
to where it's based on the doll-like appearances.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the book by the same name, Lolita. It does not, and I will fight you. This is my server, and I can mute you. Fashion history
Yeah, sure.
is my thing.
Oh my god, just
Mute the
ignore me.
shit.
I'm being dumb. Just move on. It was me being dumb. Just move on.
It's okay.
Lolita is a history. It has nothing to do with the anime lolly. And no, it does not have anything to do with the book by the same name, Lolita, either. That's not where the name came from at all, and has no connection to it at all because the book is German and the fashion originated in Japan. So don't fight me on this. This is what I study. Okay.
Japan does not take anywhere else. Got it. They do not borrow anything else. Please ignore
Kai?
things like their main name.
Talking about, I forgot.
talking about
in
Skylar being short. That's what we were talking
Skylar's short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skylar's short. It's cute, okay?
Yeah, actually, I feel like I probably should have given a description of Sunny before, like, anything. Forgot to say that.
I thought you already did, because you said he wore like a trench coat and a fedora.
A trench coat. But I forgot to say the man is like, he's 5'7", so he isn't tall, but he's kind of wide. Like he's got broad shoulders.
I mean, I didn't really explain how my guy looked, but it was kind of obvious, like pale skin, like few holes in his body, like his cheek, and like
Pretty sure you guys have probably
bloody.
seen art doodles, so.
Mm-hmm. People have seen my drawings of Skylar, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I actually have until now.
That's why I was kind of laughing at the idea of her like trying to pat the zombie on the head. She's tiny, so.
I'm sure those heal.
Well, I was sitting down because you were patching me up.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, she gives head pats.
I want to say, by the way, Sunny sits like a delinquent. He does that lean back with the elbow over the back of the chair.
Does he do that?
I am pretty sure I also do that, so.
Say again, Kai?
So he does the delinquent squat?
Yes.
So as the question that I'm pointing out there in text chat, Knight has at least seen it apparently, but no one else has seen iZombie. So there's the way zombies work in there. They maintain their sentience as long as they are able to regularly consume brains, but like once a week. They only need some form of brains once a week. It doesn't have to be fresh per se, but
or human.
Doesn't she work in the morgue?
She works in the morgue. The main character works in the morgue. That's how she easily has access to brains. But
that's why Skylar was asking about that.
I've
She's
seen like
Yeah.
one episode of that.
she's like, I mean, we've got all these random ass pigs running around. If you need pig brains, we can get pig brains.
Are they pig brains or are they human brains because they have human faces?
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot about that. They're like Jin men.
They
Or
have
are they
what?
like?
I thought you just meant like they cut off the humans' faces and put it on the pig.
Ew,
Oh
that'd be
no, no,
cool,
no,
though.
no! It's organic.
Yeah, they're straight up pigs with
They're-
human faces.
Yeah, which they actually legit have in Jin men. That's like the leader is like a pig with a human face.
What?
You want to
could,
throw a
but it-
cookie at them?
Livid wants to
taste
try
buds
to.
are dead.
Livid's like trying to feed the zombie.
His taste buds are dead, and it would just sit in his stomach, and it would feel uncomfortable. Because like he can't digest it.
But
Body cookie.
I'm still gonna try. And if you don't want it, I'm gonna cast an illusion on it. The illusion of a brain. Still try to feed it to you.
I'll take a cookie.
Hit it! Hey!
Skylar always has junk food because that's like what she lives off of, or she was until, except for keeps feeding her real food.
Oh no, how awful!
I know, right?
I just realized that I have the fucking occult confidential move from Komshu, like that you automatically have to take it, but it's the first time each history they observe a monster, minion, or phenomenon. You may ask one question from the investigative mystery list, but that doesn't fucking do anything because these are player characters.
I mean, you can get some insight into them.
You can
I
ask
don't
us
need it.
questions.
Yeah, he can just ask, and also, like, all of the questions that I could ask have already been answered.
Heh 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 heh.
I don't know. You
What
don't know
happened
the
here?
weakness of
Zombie.
Dante.
What happened here? A zombie. What sort of creature is it? Zombie. What can it do? I don't know. Bite and scratch. What can hurt it? Fire. Bullets. Food, apparently. Where did it go? Right here. What was it going to do? Oh, wander. What is being concealed here? That was my boss.
Was my boss?
He's not a bad zombie, so it's all good.
Exactly. But yeah, that was the first phenomenon / thing he witnessed was
Yeah, zombies.
ow. So I physically cannot ask the questions because nothing happens.
They've already been answered.
Yeah.
So I just have a hold. I just have a hold of fucking an investigative mystery thing.
I mean, there is, there more than just a zombie in the room. Just saying.
There are also mysteries at hand.
Yeah,
There are
so
also
there's
several
the mystery
mysteries
that-
at hand too.
Yeah, so the thing is, the investigative mystery question I would have asked would have been what can hurt it, but we already know. So wait a minute. You guys couldn't find it before, right?
Yeah, we're trying
weakness.
to find the weakness of the.
No, that's what I've been
Ogre.
trying to say. Is I know what its weakness
know.
is.
Wait, yeah, we know what its weakness is, but we need to find the source of it.
So we need to find the source of it. We know that whatever the source is its weakness. So asking what can hurt it is probably going to get the same vague ass answer because we're working
why
with
I'm not
God
going to
Kai
ask.
over here.
That's why I'm going to ask what is being concealed here.
So you can look at our board of thread.
Do not touch the thread.
What if I
No
touch
touch,
the
just
thread?
look.
Just look, no touchy.
Touch it.
But like,
Touch it.
depending on what evidence you guys have,
Dante likes to
Sonny
mess
might
with
be
it.
able to figure it out because Sonny's kind of smart. So
Here,
if it's
this is a
its
screenshot of
source-
my notes right now.
Okay.
What would happen if I touched it? Would you cut my finger off?
Yes.
Well, generally when Dante does, I just kind of.
Tempted to work.
Yell at
Can you
him.
shake it?
Hide his head from him so he has to
What do
find
you
it.
mean by attempted work? Like he is visually examining these notes.
She talks to Dante more like he's a dog most of the time when it comes to that sort of thing, by the way.
I'm trying to remember what I meant by attempted
Probably gonna
work.
start
Some
teaching
sort of physical
Did it, like,
creature.
treating
Oh,
Did it
attempted
try
work.
to-
Okay, so
Did
the
it try to work the
area
facility?
that we were looking in, it looked like someone had either tried to clean up or continue to work in that area,
Yeah,
even though it had been abandoned. So like people had been trying to do stuff like as normal, but it had been abandoned for literal years, but it was recent.
Maybe somebody made this abomination and it just kind of tried to do what it was always meant to, or at least what its last thoughts were, which was probably. I mean, if it was, let's theorize here. If it was a person, and then it was no longer a person, somebody did it to him, or something, or
Do
whatever
it to him.
phenomena
I hate my
have you.
brain.
Whatever
Eh.
phenomena have you did it, and because of that, the last kind of things it was doing was working. So now it just kind of instinctively works. Maybe it saw you guys as meat somehow running around. Was it attacking the pigs too?
No.
It
don't
wasn't
think-
attacking the pigs at all.
Maybe because of its pig head, it saw them as people because they had human heads, yeah.
They had human
It saw
faces,
them
yeah,
as
but so do we.
people, but yeah, no. Hmm.
Some hints, as it be a little bit of a GM giving up thing. Some hints to a mystery might not actually be directly related to the monster itself, but what is surrounding the monster.
Yeah, that's what I was
Maybe,
actually going to ask.
yeah,
Um,
like, say as you are kind of guys are a little bit on the right track in thinking earlier. You did mention something that might be a little bit on the right track there, along the lines of someone else might be working there.
why don't I take a look around? I know it's dangerous, but I've been around the block. I know it's monstrous,
Well,
but I can take
last
it.
time we were there, the machinery itself came to life as well. I sort of got picked up by a meat hook, and it was very not comfortable.
Yes, I can imagine that, and I don't want to be imagining it anymore.
You're welcome. But the machinery itself has some sort of controller or like something is controlling the machinery indirectly.
An operator.
There is
Something's operating.
someone is the operator. We just don't know who or what. We don't know if the ogre itself is controlling the machinery by simple commands like, capture, and it just has a telepathic link to it, or if there's some external operator somewhere else.
Have you set a stake up before?
Well, that's what we were trying to do.
Hey, Sonny.
What?
Sonny.
No, not inside. Outside, yeah.
Sonny.
Me.
Give me a gut roll, which is a weird roll.
Okay. Oh, trust your gut. Yeah, that is his weird move. Oh, that's a -1. Okay, that's an 8 -1. That's a 7.
All right.
Big success. Did not like that 4-4.
Who owns the factory? Is it currently being owned by someone? Is it?
I don't know. You never told us that.
Actually, I did.
Well, then your boy don't remember shit.
Yep. That's why I'm giving this a little bit of a hint.
I guess then, yeah. Well,
Yeah, we were told that it was abandoned, so even though the property did belong to someone, it wasn't in use.
maybe we can get in contact with whoever owned it before. Why did they leave it? What happened? Maybe this is involved.
Maybe?
Well, as I said,
One
I
of
give a little bit
the
of a hint, a little bit of a prod to help you guys out here. So it looks like there has been recent activity, as if someone has been trying to, clean it up, to work on it. And so, yeah, and the keyword there also being it was abandoned. So if someone's trying to clean it up, then
wanna
it
work
probably
on it
is
again.
no longer abandoned.
They want to start
And I
using it
did
again.
give you a name.
But
I don't
evidently, I don't think
have
anyone
the
remembers
name.
it. So you're probably gonna have to re-give it.
Yeah.
Because if
The
the players
name.
would know it, yeah.
Now I have to actually
You
scroll
forgot
back.
too.
No, it's not that. Well, of course I forgot, but I have it written down. I just have to scroll through my notes. Wait for it.
Still waiting, yes.
Yep. Wait for it. Here it is. Clement. Clement Factory.
Belmont?
Clemonte.
Fucking French. Yeah, I had that no written down nowhere, and that does not sound familiar.
I remember saying it.
Might not be a bad more.
Well, that's lovely, but that doesn't help me. I can't read your mind.
It's not my fault.
We got the name of the guy who owned it. Do you have the name of the person who owned that land written down?
Let me see.
You look on over to the board.
Clement's Slaughterhouse.
Okay, so Clement Factory / Slaughterhouse. One of the two.
I could try to contact a few people or contact them myself. I don't think turning down an investigator would be good press for them, so.
Well, I mean, neither is having a bunch of people disappearing at their properties, so.
So why aren't we burning it?
Because it's owned by somebody and they might be trying
And
to get
why do we care?
Because that's against, well, you know what, I don't care about the law much either, but more rest, it's against safety. There could be people. You never know. If people are disappearing in there, then that means people are going in there.
And if we can secure all of the missing persons, provided they haven't been turned into hamburgers yet, it would be a plus one on our end.
All right, for the missing
there's no
people.
real point in doing this if we're not actually helping anybody.
Mm-hmm.
There are, in fact, other mysteries going on.
Oh yeah, we know that. I have them written. It's not like us putting a bunch of sparkly "do not enter" tape around the outside is going to stop people from going in there, though.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, Sonny takes out his laptop and just starts tapping away.
I mean, we could do that. We could decide, okay, fuck this, and just ditch it for something else, and just put "do not enter" tape around the outside of it.
That sounds like quitter talk.
Yeah, somehow I think that's against multiple people's characters, though, so. Just a hunch.
That's quitter talk.
I just like to keep people from dying if possible. Monsters do a good enough job killing people.
Okay, I just logged that I kind of solved this already. It's pretty surprising because it's been an hour. Well, actually, no, it's been more like 3, but still.
To be fair, we only went there once, so.
By all means, I'm not lying when I tell them that I have the culprit under control, because he looks at Dante. He's right there. And he's just kind of chilling.
Yep. As he typically does.
You guys seem to have this under control, so, you know. I'll just say that he's located somewhere where he is safe and people are safe, and hopefully I'll get my paycheck. And I can just send them the evidence as well. Don't worry, no addresses are involved, they'll be fine.
So you're sending an email that is stating you have located the target, and then that is it?
Yeah, the case is essentially closed. He has the culprit, he has questioned them, found them guilty, and he's kind of got it handled, and they don't need to worry anymore. And he also has sent over a clipped version of the recording of his conversation with Dante, or so rather a conversation more like a questioning, as well as with
Skylar.
In the beginning with Skylar, yeah. And also the photos and probably a picture of Dante, but not actually Dante, the fake one that they're gonna make. So, or that they made.
Well, we probably already have all of the discarded parts around, so.
Mm-hmm.
Just the fake one, but put some clothes on it so it looks, close.
Mm-hmm. We'll put Dante's head on the top of it.
Sonny never said he was a truthful man. He just said if it protects the people, it's good.
Yep.
Fair enough.
And hopefully we won't hurt more people. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
hope
that is
anyway.
what he's sending over.
Okay.
In the corner of the Dante photo is just a plate of spaghetti.
It was very good.
Yes. Okay, and you have my Cliff Notes version of the notes for this mystery too,
Yes.
which means
I've
that
actually been tapping into
which means that we have like an hour left of this campaign, so we can either start something more or we can decide that that's enough for the night.
Up
Either
to you
way.
guys. I don't care. But I would also like to point out you do. Sonny gets a reply pretty fairly quickly back, actually, about them, and
that's
the
never good.
contents of the reply is where are they located? I would like the proper reprimands, not reprimands,
reparations.
reparations of this. I would like them located, or I would like their location and identity.
Guys, we have a bit of a problem.
What is the problem?
They want to talk to him.
See, this is why we usually just avoid talking to them altogether.
Okay, I'm gonna
Going the
ask.
lawful route generally doesn't work out so well.
It's kind of my job, though. Hold on. He starts to reply, and he replies with, currently I have them with me. I am at their location, but due to just kind of confidential laws, I'm not allowed to disclose their location, as it is their residential, like, where they live. This is their residence. However...
Look, if you
what is
disclose
the...
this location, I'm gonna light up my next blunt with this flamethrower.
Please don't.
No,
I like this
I'm not
apartment.
saying it's confidential. I am not required to tell them. And he also adds, like, how much would the reparations come to a total? Because this person probably does not have the expensive money, like the expenses to fully repair, as they are not living in a stable situation, which is why this kind of minor act of arson happened. It was an accident, and they agree that they made a mistake. Though they did help people in the process, so you would hope that
And nobody got hurt,
a bit more
so
lenience. Yeah, nobody was injured either, and you would hope there'd be a bit more lenience with it because it wasn't that much damage. I kind of want to go with the rolling a manipulate on that one if I can.
Sure.
Because that's his strong suit. That's a 5 and a 3 and 8 plus 2, 10.
All right.
What would that actually be? They'll do it for the reason you gave them. If you ask me much, I'll tell you the minimum it would take for them to do it. If there's no way for them, or if there's no way they do it. Okay.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
What he is asking is a bit of lenience for it, maybe a lowered cost because it wasn't that much damage, nobody was hurt, and they did actually help people in the process. If they could just, tilt the scales a little, look the other way, just let it slide. They're just a bit misunderstood, and see if it's just cool. If there is some expenses that can be paid, he can probably help with it too. Depends on the amount. Because from experience, minor fire damage isn't actually that bad unless it's structural damage, and from what it sounds like, it wasn't structural.
It was not structural. It was put out pretty quickly.
Yeah, no. Shouldn't be that bad.
Should not be that bad. But the answer is all right. They reply back. $500 as well as a signed a sincere apology letter signed
Dante
and
doesn't know how to
sealed.
write.
Wait, say again. Signed what?
Signed and sealed. Basically, they're asking for a notary stamp.
Can Dante write a letter saying he's sorry?
I don't know if Dante can write.
He just
Uh,
writes like
You
two
Well-
letters. I'm sorry.
Can any of you write in his place? Are any of you technically his caretaker?
Well,
Kinda, not really.
well, we
Maybe.
kind of we are just not legally.
All right.
We,
What
we
if
take
somebody
care of him.
takes? No. What if somebody takes Dante's arm and just uses that? Like they just hold on to Dante's arm and guide him through the letters, and we call it good enough.
No offense, that would look very bad.
It would probably look like a child, right?
You think it's gonna look any better if we teach Dante to write?
I was just going to write it,
Yes, that would be
just outright. I've written
Dante
enough
can
of these
say-
apology letters before.
Dante can say what he wants to write down, and you write it for him.
Yeah.
500 isn't that much. I'm probably going to get paid almost exactly that. So it kind of evens out, and I also get a second job, which is fine.
Yeah, so.
Well, I'm not going to get paid for this. I know that. That's obvious from looking around. But, I mean, if I get a second place to stay, people to talk to after, 5 years, and, well, more than my clients, and, good food, I think I'm on board.
Well, I can handle the good food part.
It's true. He's the one who feeds us.
Yes, I just ate the.
Well, you'd eat nothing but sweets otherwise.
I mean, I
What?
did eat TV dinners and stuff before. Don't look at me like that.
Dante signs the apology with a little finger.
It's just his hand, like, on the paper, and then Forte writes underneath it, like, I'm sorry.
Forte?
Yeah, that's me!
Oh shit, I didn't make that connection like a fucking moron. You even told me, I bet.
I did.
Yeah, no, that
Although
makes
I
sense.
just call him 4 all the time, so.
Yeah. I'm so glad you finally get to use 4. I could have.
Anyway.
I could have done the
Anyways.
professional, and I could have done scraps.
No, we need to find a space campaign to use the true bunny boy.
You're true. No, that's true. I would love to use scraps again, though.
Yeah, honestly,
Space
yeah.
Cowboy! Excellent.
Yeah, but if we're gonna use the space rabbit in Space Cowboy, then we need space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Too bad we
So
didn't
Dante
decide on a
signs
space
the apology. So Dante signs the apology and 4 writes it. He's just like, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's good enough for me. I always carry stamps. I carry a lot of shit on me, and he, like, opens his trench coat, and the dude has, like, more pockets than a dad with cargo pants. This man is loaded.
So, you were
what
looking
am I
for
saying?
a notary stamp, not a,
Oh, wait. What's a notary stamp? Why did I say
What
that
is
in
a not-
character? I don't actually know.
Wait, what's a notary stamp?
Yeah, what is a notary stamp?
So, a notary stamp is an official seal. Usually, it's more of an embossing generally, but it requires you going to a bank or city hall or something like that and having a town official basically officially say, yes, this person officially signed this.
Yeah,
I
notarized
can
pretty
do
much
that.
means like you need a witness, which most cases means like bank or like, something like that.
Yeah.
Was that the stamp that isn't ink, but it's like seal? It's like a pressure.
Yeah, it's like embossing
perforated
more
or
along
something
the
like
lines.
that?
Yeah. It's not ink, but
can
it's
do
more
that.
like an embossing.
Well, how would
isn't
they
too
know
hard.
that the person who is signing it is signing it with their real name in the first place?
Because usually you're also required to show like an ID or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well,
Because
to have IDs.
so you have to and on top of that, as I said, you have to go to official notary. Hence why like a bank, you will sometimes have a notary, someone who's licensed to be on there, or city hall.
Now,
You can buy notary stamps. They're like $20. This one's 13.
I was going to suggest a much less legal way, but that works.
That is a less legal way, buying it off Amazon. But yep.
That one back at the office,
Until you
too.
don't do that. If that is what you want to do, then go right ahead.
I mean, well, okay, literally there's no way for Dante to possibly get a notary, because if they do require identification, Dante has none. Dante
Yep.
is legally dead and never existed in the first place.
Yep. The GM realizes this.
Okay.
I mean, my specific moves are like meant for convincing people to nudge a little. look the other way for a moment. So I could try and work some magic.
I guess so. All of my moves are basically, if it doesn't agree, beat the shit out of it, so.
Yeah.
Just have someone else sign it. They don't need to know it was Dante who did it.
Yeah, I can take the fall for it.
Why do I know who you are?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I mean, Leo
Just-
was one of the three in the picture.
I was
so.
actually just gonna say that. Wasn't he in the photo?
Oh, right. Listen, wait, if you're in the... Oh, wait, that's actually kind of good. Because that means you also take accountability, and by doing that, it kind of clears it entirely. That would actually be a very good idea now that I think about it.
Also, I mean, Skylar is also, a person as well that could sign as well. The email does not specify who.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Or we can
Just
just say
saying
that Dante is a minor and therefore is
That's
exempt
what he
from
was
legal.
implying. That's what he was implying, is that they are literally not able to. So he'll reply, all right, the primary culprit of the bunch is unable. The one who actually lit the fire is unable to sign it due to them being not an adult,
Well,
and therefore unable to actually
if
hold an
he's
ID. But
if he's a minor, wouldn't that make the adults responsible, and we'd have to sign it anyways?
That would be you.
yes, that's why you're going to sign it now.
Okay, I gotcha. All right, someone give me a pen.
That way we're not technically lying either.
You and Skylar should sign it since you guys are also involved. And he explains that, yeah, so we're going to get the two caretakers to sign, and we will get the stamp, and we will send it over to you ASAP.
Why does it somehow feel like I've adopted
I'm
a
Dante.
child?
Caretaker now. How precious.
You're now Dante's legal caretaker. Legal
Oh
guardian.
God.
Don't let it get to your head. I do that.
Okay. All right. So you have Leo and Skylar make their signatures. Leo being the legal guardian and just declaring Dante as a minor. Got it. Sounds good.
Technically, he's a minor. Didn't you guys say he was like 6 months?
He's
He
6
is.
months old. Yeah.
Yeah, so
He
yeah,
is.
he is by all means, not even technically, he is a minor.
Yeah,
By all means, he's an infant.
Yeah, I'm not saying that
we
you
do a
can't
little
that.
bit of loopholing here.
A little bit of loopholing. Yep.
All right, we should go get that stamp then.
Hold on. Let me empty some things out of my pocket. Skylar, watch out for these. And he just starts pulling out handfuls of joints and weed brownies and edibles. And he's just fucking leaving like knee-high pile on the floor.
It's like a clown to
He's like,
you.
I better put that
he's like,
somewhere
anyways,
so that we don't.
can't go
Dante
into
doesn't
City
eat
Hall
it.
All of you are
or whatever with those.
Good point.
Let's hope they don't do a cavity search, though.
Surprisingly, they don't even frisk you?
Yeah. Sonny was just gonna walk in with fucking like metal gloves, like metal in his gloves. He'll just walk in.
There's surprisingly no metal detectors either.
Yeah, it's just okay. Go.
You go
to the bank.
you go to town hall and you go to the town clerk's office and you just stand in line. You sign the paper in front of the clerk and you're done.
I do actually need to find him. I could just hand them to them personally, but that's only if they gave me a business card. He checks his pockets.
Yeah, you got a business card.
Okay, good. I'll just send this to them.
Okay.
Okay, hopefully they don't email me again. Well, actually, sorry. Hopefully they do and say it's good, because if they don't email me again, I'm going to have to assume they're trying to do something, and I don't like that, because that means a follow-up case that usually ends up not getting compensation. And also a lot of complaints. Jesus Christ, the complaints.
Yeah, we definitely would rather
This
avoid.
is like customer service.
Never working for service sucks.
It does.
It's my job.
Well, then maybe you should get a better job.
Maybe you can get a job.
Alright, so
Right.
that successfully
Well, that
took
was-
20 minutes.
Yeah,
that took
I mean-
longer than it was supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, it's D&D. It always does.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
always does.
Fair.
Well, oh yeah, about the man pig thing. So we should like ask the people who are in charge, or like just watch the fucking entrance for like I don't know, 12 hours.
We could do that. See if anyone goes in or goes out.
I think you guys know what you're doing.
Hmm?
I think you guys know what you guys seem like you know how to investigate, so I'm just offering suggestions.
I mean, last time we parked outside, but we went inside to get some photos and such.
That makes
But
sense.
at the time, we also
So-
were not aware that it was a physical being, so
We
Yes,
kind of
that-
assumed it
yeah.
was a poltergeist or a ghost.
yeah. They were
Well,
like,
I'm not wrong.
it's some guy, it's the ghost of some guy who fell into one of the meat grinders. It was not entirely.
No,
Mhm.
it was like a Left 4 Dead boss.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
we sort of walked in
What's
without
the-
realizing that this was the boss area.
Sonny's a gamer, by the way. Confirmed.
I mean, obviously, if 4 gets the reference, probably is 2.
Gamers.
Listen, you don't get bags that deep and not be a gamer. You don't get eye bags that deep without being a gamer.
I've never played Diablo.
Apparently, no one has.
No,
Tom
it's kinda
has.
old by now, actually.
Is Diablo?
It's like a, I think
It's a
it's like
game.
an RPG-ish.
Yeah, it's
like
a.
Well, I assume it's like a survival horror game, but is that
It's
about
not.
I think it's like
No.
an MMO.
It's an ARPG.
Yeah.
it? Okay.
I knew it
With
was an RPG.
Diablo, I-
3
yeah.
is the MMO, right?
No, Diablo does not have an MMO at all.
Oh.
I played
It is
Diablo
owned by
2
it is
back
from
in the
Blizzard.
day.
Ah, damn. L. Major L.
This was
F.
back in the day before they were owned by
It's the one.
Activision.
Oh,
And-
okay. Never mind.
Yeah, Diablo and Diablo. So the team that made Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 was before they were owned by Activision. When Activision bought them out, they all got fired. So they went off and formed their own studio called Runic North, at which point they made a game that is basically Diablo called Torchlight.
Huh.
I've heard of that.
Good for them.
It's a really good game. But
I lost my copy of
digress.
Diablo 2 in a flood. I missed
Hey.
that game.
I go on tangents.
Yes, you do. That's okay. Because I'm pretty sure we all do.
We all do.
Do we just go then? I mean, I don't see a reason just to sit around here and go in circles.
Yeah, I guess we can just go. I'm tired, so that's why I'm having a hard time keeping up, but that's okay.
Okay. So you
I'm
want
always
you guys
tired.
to go. You probably end up getting there again, probably about same time you did last time, about 8 o'clock at night.
Mm,
Why is this place so far out?
It's like the suburbs of the city.
That makes sense.
what if it wasn't?
I mean,
Man, what if?
what if? But it's not. It's in the suburbs.
Imagine. Alright, I need to stop playing with flammable things and focus on what's going on.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with playing fire. Anyway, so yeah, so you guys can arrive there about 8 o'clock at night again. Unless you had a more specific time, you'd have to wait for the next day. The sun, as I said, it is Halloween week. The sun is setting. It's below the horizon, so it's getting pretty dark. It's pretty airy. To re-describe for our new companions, it is definitely looks run down. The pavement is all cracked with weeds growing through the pavement. The smell of chernal is heavy in the air. And there's definitely seems to be upon close inspection, you can pick out signs that there's been recent activity in the area and in the parking lot. So, like,
Honey
there's
can, I can't.
definitely a fresh dumpster. There is stuff like that.
Is there a body in the dumpster?
There is no body in the dumpster.
You do not
Not
recognize
yet.
the bodies in the dumpster.
Please
I'm
say that some of
surprised,
my
honestly.
equipment isn't broken.
I don't think we should go inside, considering what happened last time. Apparently.
Yeah, going inside kind of
hurt.
hurt a lot last time, so maybe
I have a
we
night
don't
vision
do that.
camera.
The hole you did cut in the door is in fact still there, but it looks like no, it would just still be there. But it looks like someone has basically set up a one of those fences, one of those temporary fences that you can rent a fence in front of it.
In front of my door hole?
Yeah,
Rude.
I mean it's a rent a fence. You can kind of just pick it up and move it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but
But also, why would we go in there?
I need to get my equipment.
I mean,
Some excitement. I'm gonna start walking towards it.
Well,
I do
Me
have a
too.
little-
we're not gonna get it standing out here.
I'm going to go look. You guys don't have to come. I'm definitely. I gotta get it. At least try.
Wait. Listen. I am used to going places I shouldn't. Just give me one moment. And he kind of digs into his pockets and takes out a little remote. So when you are the gumshoe, you get two recording devices. One of them I took was the cassette tape recorder. The other
Okay.
one was a remote controlled drone.
Okay.
He just has a little like helicopter thing. That he
All right.
He's got like a GoPro on it.
So you've got yourself a DJI Air.
I don't remember the names of those damn things. It's been so long.
It's their small drone that
Yeah.
is under like the legal limit that you actually have to register it.
Yeah.
So you don't actually have to register it.
So I could just zoom it in, look around. Didn't even cost that much. So honestly, if I lose it, I could just buy another one.
It's about
Fine.
$400,
Make it
$500.
But yeah, it would suck to buy another one, but I could.
All right.
Fine. Make it
Fine.
quick.
As I look at the one that's currently sitting on my shelf.
Mm.
He just sits down kind of close to the gate and just zzz, like a little bee and just guides it in.
Okay.
So tell me, where do I go? Left, right, center? Where'd you put your stuff?
It was right up at
our
the
stuff should be.
entrance.
Yeah, stuff should be right up center.
Oh, all right. Well, let's see.
Yeah, I mean it goes on in. You do see some. You see all sorts of like tools and stuff like that, and equipment. Not Skylar's equipment, not recording equipment, but you see a lot of like repair equipment or
Oh,
buzz
this is
saws,
yours,
stuff
is it?
like
Door.
that, like handyman stuff or construction equipment. That's the words we're looking for.
None of you look like the janitor type.
Yeah.
This isn't yours, is it?
You really? Where the? What did they do with my
mean-
stuff?
I can keep looking around. And actually, now that I realize, because you fucking investigate mystery question I asked earlier, you didn't actually answer. So I'm gonna use it now instead.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask, where did it go?
Where did the stuff go?
Yeah,
Well,
where'd it go?
judging by the construction equipment that's currently laid out in front of you as you're putting around, and the rent defense that's now here that they probably did not put up when they left the area. Whatever construction crew that's working on here came in today and probably picked up the equipment that wasn't theirs and figured someone broke into the place and are now trying to, cover that up.
Well, looks to me like we're going back to square one of contact the people. Because, well, considering that a construction crew got in and out alive, and probably unscathed from the look of it, I don't see any more blood marks. At least more than you have explained to me, if any.
Doesn't that just mean that they moved it somewhere?
The pigs start materializing in
what
front
the
of
fuck?
you.
I'm leaving. I'm bringing my boy out. I don't want to lose him. Guy's still thrown out. Guy's a little
Go
thrown
kill
out.
some pigs.
Kind of just places on the ground in front of him and picks it up. Okay. So we know where your stuff went. Probably. They probably have it. I don't know if it's still... It's probably in one piece. I don't think people would just destroy shit. They would probably keep it confiscated for...
Exactly. It means it's probably still in the in the freaking place somewhere.
Or they took it back. Just kind of... They're holding on to it at HQ. They just can't do that.
Are we killing these pigs or what?
I am not going in there. I don't think we should...
Probably not a very good idea to attack
Sounds like a
them.
terrible idea.
Why did we come here?
To look around for the stuff.
Alright, the stuff's not here, so let's do something else.
Well, we could stake out.
Can't eat steak.
No, it means we sit here and wait and watch for people.
Why are we watching for people? We know they're in there.
No, they are not in there. Those are pigs. The construction crew is who we want to see because they have the stuff, assumedly.
I thought you said the pigs were people. And they had their faces.
Pigs have human faces,
That doesn't mean they're people.
but they are not people.
Or are we trying to keep the people from going in there?
Yes, probably. It's probably dangerous to go in there. Yes.
Let's burn the place down.
No, that would... No.
Well, that was what Leo was suggesting, I do believe.
Yeah, Leo, did you bring the flame thing you had?
Not burning it down.
Why not? We burnt down... I thought you guys burnt
Yeah,
down
but...
They didn't burn it down. They singed it. That's why it didn't take that much effort to fix it.
Then let's singe this place. Scare the...
I mean...
That would do nothing.